See, all it takes is about a minute into the song. I ain't pissed off no more. Uh-huh. I had one of those drive-ins. Man, it's just like it wasn't going to stop. I thought, you know what? I'll even tell this story in reverse. Okay. Here's the punchline. As I'm coming up Metro Media Way, whatever this side street is, right in front of the station, there's a yellow truck sort of in the way in the right-hand lane. Okay. I veer around him. There's a big panel truck. Okay. Starts to come towards me. Gotcha. All right. Dykes Insulation. D-Y-K-E-S Insulation. They think it's funny to pull over into the left, honk the horn like they're going to ram me. I thought it was somebody that worked here at first. Yeah. You know, like one of the guys that drive the thing. Playing around. You're right. Until I saw Dykes Insulation on the side of the truck. Why'd they do that? They thought they were being cute. You wait till I get a hold of somebody over there. I already got Trey hunting them down. Wow. That's the way it ended driving in. I want all three of them fired. There are three of them in the truck.
It'd be easy enough to find out, you know, who was in this area at that time.
I couldn't get coming down Metro Media at 306.
Were they being ugly, like flipping you off or anything, or were they just laughing?
They didn't have a chance to. Oh. I mean, seriously, they came so far over, I didn't think they were going to stop. Great big panel truck. I mean, huge. Oh, I'm going to find those little punks.
Won't be too hard. God, you picked who to run off the road.
Yeah. In a great big truck with great big 6-foot letters, Dykes Insulation. Like, I'm going to forget a name like that. Couldn't have been Pillow Biters.
No.
Bull Dykes. Yeah. I was just Dykes Insulation.
Wow. That's early in the week. There's plenty of time to find a job before next week. Man.
Unfreaking believable.
Yep.
And the way the whole thing, I'm sick of that song now. The way the whole thing started is I'm leaving the house late. So that's my own fault.
Right.
Get in the car, look at it, I'm empty. So now I got to stop and get gas.
Mm-hmm.
Again, my fault.
Yes.
Pull into a gas station, get out, boom, throw in the card, get ready to pump it. I didn't notice all three pump handles are covered in red plastic. This island's unavailable. All right. So I drive around the gas station. Ain't none of them available. So I drive next door to the Shell. That's ready to go. Mm-hmm. I go up, I stick the card in, I pump it, and for some reason it stops at $3.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm looking around for the camera. Because there's no way this is an accident. Somebody's pulling a hose. So then the lady comes from, the cashier comes out. I accidentally stop at 3. And it no charge to your card. All right, what do we need to do? Well, now she's explaining it. Lady, I don't care. I'm already late. I got to go.
Yeah.
She goes, well, it didn't charge to your card. All right, what do we have to do? I have to charge it to your card. Well, let's do that. Well, we have to go inside. Lady, I ain't got time.
Mm-mm. Never fails.
So we go inside. She puts me behind some guy who's buying 2 60-ounce Coors. I didn't know they came that big.
Let me guess, he's writing a check.
No, he had a credit card, and for some reason their scanner ain't working, so she's got to type in all the individual numbers. And then luckily, the register on the other end of the gas station opens up. Sir, can I help you over here? So I go over there and went. For some reason, Sheila let me pump $3 and didn't charge it to my card. So now she comes over, she's explaining it, and they ain't getting it. And I went, I just need to go. You can just charge my card for $3. I'll be ta-tying. And so the chick behind the counter goes, there's nothing on the pump. Doesn't say that you owe anything. I went, I'll be going. The other chick's going, well, he charged up. I went, just charge me for $3. So finally some guy comes up and he goes, just charge him for $3. Yeah. And that was it.
And then you get run off the road over here.
Right.
Almost. Would you like the phone number to Dykes Insulation? I have it here.
Trey's already supposed to be calling him.
Okay. He just gave me the instant message.
Did he get a hold of him?
He just says the number is.
That ain't, he's supposed to call him.
Okay.
I want a manager. I want a manager on the phone.
Okay.
Either I want them fired or I want something for free. You don't drive me off the road for nothing.
No.
And all three of them thought it was funny because as they keep coming at me, I expected to see Wild on the side of the on the side of the thing because I thought it was one of the Wild 100 guys. So I had plenty of time to look at all three of them. The one in the middle was the one that leaned over and grabbed the steering wheel and veered it to the left and laid on the horn.
Wow.
Okay.
Good choice on their part.
Yeah.
Of everybody in this town to try to run off the road.
Had I had time, I'd have backed up and just followed them, but I didn't. All right, that's the rest of my story. I'm done.
Okay.
Wasn't really that entailed or thrilling, but I had to share it with somebody.
Had all weekend to get gas. You can wait till Monday.
Thought I had some yesterday. I don't think, other than when you and I had drinks Sunday, I don't remember going anywhere. When then that jackass you and I met Sunday. You know what? Let's just save that story for later, because I think we could probably pound on him for at least 20 minutes.
At least.
We're out having drinks and happen to run into a program director for another radio station who's going to give us advice. Goob. We'll just leave it at that. And we'll tell the story later. Somebody remind me later to tell it.
I'll write it down here.
And what was that phrase he threw out at that point? Because you started rolling your eyes.
Well, that's when I thought he was hosing us, but he kept a straight face. Psychodemographically.
Yeah, what does that mean?
The mindset of your demographic. In other words, what they think, where they go, what they eat, what they drive. It's all psychodemographics. And he was talking about something that you said on the radio, not being psychodemographically correct for your audience.
And isn't that funny? He listens to this show.
Yeah. Your Gilligan's Gilligan's Island reference. It was really not psychodemographically on target. I thought he was hosing me until he kept a straight face.
Yeah, we find out he's been in this market for about 8 months.
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to tell somebody that was born here how to... It's like Greg Stevens when I was at the Eagle. Okay. When, I know I've told this story before, but when John smacked into the water.
Yes. Yeah.
Remember that one? The splash. He's telling me, all right, here's how you handle this because people in Dallas are still sensitive about the whole Kennedy thing. Really? You learned that in San Jose? Is that what they tell you out there? Is that what you read? Is that all the research, all the psycho information that you got of telling somebody who was born in Dallas? I was here when Kennedy was assassinated. I know what was going on. I was all part of the psychobabble.
They just love to throw, that's a consultant term. They love to tell you why you don't know what you're talking about. You don't need to really give the weather and say Burleson, because most of our audience doesn't. That's not a hot zip code. That's another thing they like to say.
It's a hot zip.
Hot zips. Places where your audience is concentrated. Like 76234 would be a hot zip for this radio station. I'm just picking one out of the air.
Okay.
So you aim some of your promotions and your marketing toward that area. Or if you have mail-out stuff, most of it goes to that zip code. But that's all just research babble.
So normally, if you don't know what you're doing, you rely on that.
Yes. If you don't understand the market, then you fall back on research tools.
We bought him his first drink set with us.
Yes.
Should have punched him in the stomach till he threw it up.
I thought he was hosing. Looking at you telling you how to do the show. Well, if you're trying to get these kind of ratings, here's what you need to do.
Really?
We have them.
Yeah, we have those.
Did you get the books?
do you not? Does Arbitron not talk to you? Just save it. The whole time spent listening thing, that was my favorite part of the story. Yeah. The last thing you want to say to me or this show is anything regarding time spent listening. Because as far as time spent listening, this show ranks
way number one.
First.
The closest competitor is far, far away.
Yes. So that's the last thing you want to throw out to us. We'll deal with this later. I am Trey and see if he's got a hold of Dykes Insulation yet. Because if I was the owner of Dykes Insulation, I'd like to know how my vehicles are being driven. Especially since my name's on the side of it. Is he responding? Where's the two-way? Snowman. Did you get a hold of him?
I did, and they are paging the manager.
Good. I want to talk to him immediately.
I will fetch him for you.
Thank you. You're doing a fine, fine job. Let yourself out. We should put a doggy door in the office, make him go in and out of it. Crawl. Yeah, just a great big flap, big enough for a person.
Yeah. Other than that, how was your weekend?
It was all right. The highlight certainly was drinks on Sunday.
Yes, it was.
He spewed so much stuff in a short period of time, I don't even know where to start. Let's make notes during the break. That way we cover it all later when we tell the story. All right. You ready to go with news?
Like to.
Idiot.
Audio.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Hold on. Yes, David.
Hey, buddy. What'd you end up doing Friday? Anything?
Why do you ask?
I was just kind of wondering if you went out with Molestia or whatever her name is.
Perhaps.
Did you get anywhere?
Buddy.
Come on now.
Buddy.
Russ.
A gentleman doesn't chomp and tell.
Come on, Russ.
I'm not saying anything just yet.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. What?
I wondered. I left early. You were still here when I left.
I ain't saying anything about anything. That's why I didn't tell you nothing yesterday either.
Okay.
Yes, Joe?
Russ, love your show. You're a comedic genius. Russ, did these guys know who you were?
Yeah, that's why I came down to the bar. JD and I were on one end, and he was down on the other, and Anthony, the bartender, mentioned to him, hey, because he knew that guy was in radio.
Yeah.
Russ and JD are down here if you want to, just to let you know. So he came down. He's the one that came down and visited.
No, I was talking about the guys in the truck.
Oh, that guy. No, I don't think. How could they know?
Well, were you in the Batmobile?
No, I'm in a regular car.
Man, I tell you what, I'm going to call him up, man. I'm going to complain.
Feel free.
I'm going to call him, man. This is ridiculous. You're a buddy.
They almost killed me.
Yes.
That ain't good.
I got, hang on a second. Yes.
What'd you get?
I just checked my tutor.
Yeah.
See the end of my finger?
Yes.
What's on it?
Blood.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
See? I don't know if I can work the rest of the day.
No more stress.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, God, that brings back a dream.
What?
I totally forgot about this. I'm sorry, I just flashed. I dreamed, it was so vivid that you had died on the way to work. And I had to decide whether to do best of. Bob wasn't here.
Are you making this up?
I absolutely had this dream. It just flashed back to me because you said you get hit by a panel truck, and in my dream you get hit by, the tractor trailer.
Swell.
I had to come on air.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
Oh, that was terrible. And I thought, what do I do? The listeners are going to call anyway. People are going to want to know. So we went on the air. I now woke up the second we turned on the music.
I see you didn't address it on the air?
Never got that far, but I just walking around going, what do I do?
You realize you would actually have to parade around my rotting corpse before anybody would believe that I was dead.
I went through all that scenario with Eddie in my head in the dream. They're not going to believe it. No one's going to believe it. We need to get a police officer and investigate it.
There would have to be some news story. That would be the only way anybody would buy it is if there was a news story. Nobody will ever believe that anything happens in the studio is real.
Oh, that was terrible.
There could actually be terrorists come into this studio, take over the airwaves, and nobody would call the police.
They'd be laughing. Yeah. Buddy, that's good.
It's kind of a long bit, but okay.
The gunfire sure sounded real. Yes.
So I just got hit by a truck and that was it?
Yeah, and it had happened right down here, down from the radio station site. It was a quarter till. Someone walked in and told me, I don't even know who it was. I got my car and went down there, saw your car, knew it was your car. And
now you're wigging me out.
And the EMTs were just shaking their head, and there was a body was covered, and I went over to make sure. Ugh. And then I had to come up here to decide what.
Did you pull the sheet back?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, how'd you know it was me?
I just saw you. Yeah. Believe it or not, I saw that duffel bag you carry in the seat. It was freaky.
You're wigging me out.
I'm sorry. It all flashed back to me just then. And it was so real. My hands are cold. Getting wiggy. And I had to come back, get on the air and go, what do I do? Do you just play best of? Until I figured out, well, they're going to want to know anyway. The word's going to spread. I'm also be the one to tell them. And it just That's the time I was going to open up the mic.
Maybe we should get have some plan of action in case I get whacked.
Well,
not that anybody's going to buy it.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh.
All right. You ready to start again?
Sure.
All right, 3:31. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Expedia.com and by MaxRx.
Expedia.com, making it easy to find the trip you're looking for. Expedia.com. Don't just travel. Travel right. MaxRx Male Enhancement promotes length, girth, stamina, and overall sexual vitality. Maximize nature's power with MaxRx. Visit max-rx.com or call 1-866-MAX-RX-4U. Individual results may vary.
And by the Platinum Club. I'll see you there Thursday for Shayla. I'll be out there. She'll have 3 shows nightly, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Half mile west of 35 on Northwest Highway. Go to Shayla.com. Monday, July 14th, 2003. Birthdays are kind of small today. Rosie Greer, 71. Harold Gerald Ford, ex-president, 90 today.
I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah. 90.
I can't think of how. What would that have made him in his 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
60s when he was president. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was he president for about a year and a half? 74 to 76, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
Dallas County Health and Human Services.
Was you upset when you found out I died?
I was very upset.
Did you cry?
I didn't have time really to cry.
Oh, really?
I didn't have time for it to sink in. I had to figure out what to do. And it was 10 till. Somehow I went down there, saw that, and got back in 5 minutes. Don't ask me. But it was 10 till. And I was walking around. Somebody gets Bob.
So you were more concerned with the show than me being dead.
No,
a buddy of 22 years. I was there when your firstborn was
I was very concerned, but I didn't know.
Did you get the flowers?
The ones you sent 19 years ago? Yeah. They died. They were very nice, though.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway. So, no, I was very upset, but I didn't know what to do. What would Russ want us to do? Was my thought.
Just like my funeral.
I
couldn't help. Big, long, moaning cry fest.
I couldn't help you on the freeway. The EMTs were there, and I couldn't get there.
I want it to be the saddest event you could possibly ever remember.
It will be. If it, God forbid, it ever happens.
This is what I want. I want everybody there that I've supported over the many, many years.
Right.
I want dogs. I want cats. I want ex-girlfriends.
Uh-oh.
I want radio stations.
Okay.
I want Dan Lewis to come in riding in on a single stick horse.
I'll make a note of that.
I got to go to Six Flags and see him ride that stick horse in the Western show.
We should go get drunk out there one day and do it.
You want?
Yeah. You got to get drunk first, though.
Yeah. We pull out our own blank guns and shoot him back.
Good. What days did you work?
I think Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. 5 shows a day.
We'll find out what the last show. It's going to be too late. Is it in the evenings, I wonder?
We'll go on a Saturday.
Okay. We'll go Saturday.
Go out there, get plowed.
That's just wrong.
No.
Dallas County Health and Human Services.
Go out there all dressed up in blackface.
Yeah.
I'm Black Bart. Go ahead.
Have announced they have confirmed a case of the West Nile virus in the Dallas area. It's an adult female in the 75227 zip code of Southeast Dallas.
Pleasant Grove.
Yes, they will be spraying tonight. Fort Worth firefighter Quentin Tracy has died after being critically injured from a fall of a moving vehicle near New Braunfels. Tracy has spent the day with fellow firefighters and some other friends tubing down the Guadalupe. They were returning when they were on like a county back road. He was in the back of a pickup truck sitting on the edge, lost his balance, and hit his head. He was 33.
I can't decide what to do with that one.
Firefighter? Yeah.
Yeah, because originally we were writing checks for police and fire who fall in the line of duty. And then one of the detectives, we sent a check to his wife. See, he was coming back from a police function and was killed by a drunk driver. Right. So that's why we went ahead and wrote the check.
One in Irving.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be an ass about this, but if we had unlimited funds, I would write a check from the foundation to everybody that was a police and fireman, regardless of how they died. Sure. But I don't know if we can do that. Anyway, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Former Dallas Cowboy cornerback Deion Sanders is battling an automotive shop over what he says Jesus told him to pay for a repair bill. The owner of the repair shop says Sanders wanted to pay only $1,500 of the $4,265 in the bill, saying that Jesus had informed that was all he needed to pay. It's the Praise Jesus discount, according to the attorney.
You're correct. Swear.
That's what he's calling it. That's what the attorney's calling it.
What's the name of the auto shop?
It doesn't say here. It gives the guy's name, but it doesn't give the name of the shop.
Well, don't say the name. Let's see if we can get him on the air.
Okay.
I gotta know what he was thinking when somebody comes in and goes, well, Jesus said I only got to pay $1,500.
Well, it's kind of weird the way it happened, actually. They went to deliver the car to him, and his wife came out. This is all in the story.
Okay.
They went to deliver the car. It was, and I saw the car when I was there that time. It was very similar to the one Kennedy was killed in. Convertible.
Oh, a Lincoln?
Yeah. And in fact, it was almost identical with what they call suicide door.
Yeah, the rear doors open outside. Right. Do they call it suicide doors? Because if you open them up, they blow off.
Yeah.
Is that it?
The back ones that open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 1961 Lincoln Continental convertible.
Right.
Towed to the shop. They fixed it. They did a bunch of work to it. They brought it back.
And you saw this when you guys were at his house shooting a TV commercial?
I did see this car, yes. It was in his garage.
Was that the one where he's running around screaming at the kids?
Yes. Yes.
What was the spot he was doing?
He was doing what they call a roll-in, kind of just an intro, because that's when he had his toe hurt, and he couldn't make it to the Billy Graham crusade.
Okay.
So he was doing a little piece that was going to be shown up on the big screen, introducing this, thing. He's bigger than life up on the screen.
Okay.
Jesus tells us to do this, and ladies and gentlemen.
Billy Graham.
Yeah. And his kids were running around the backyard, and they were little, and basically right in the middle. And Jesus told us, honey, will you stop make the kids quit running around? Jesus told me. I swear to God, he went right back into it. It was pretty good.
Did he drop any words?
Mm-mm. No. Never cussed him.
That's too bad.
It was just funny to see him break character.
That would be fun.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so they, basically his wife came out, got the keys, got the invoice, went back into the house. And the guys living in the car going, pay money. And then his bodyguards blocked, this is the story, the bodyguards blocked the car.
This is all in the printed story?
All in the printed story.
Where did this come from?
Fox News Channel.
Okay. All right, go ahead. So now the bodyguards are blocking the car in?
Bodyguards and housekeepers then moved their cars in front of and behind the Lincoln so it couldn't be...
Well, you can do that all you want. All they got to do is slap a lien on it, right? Yeah, and then you can't ever well, of course, he'll probably never sell it.
Yeah.
How do those liens work, Eddie? Is it just for the car?
I believe you can attach it to anything. But, I mean, on the car, yeah.
But if he never sold it, or never planned on selling it.
Right, then nobody would ever... Conceivably, I think that they could probably take you to court and say, just give us the car, but...
Somebody will call in now. I'm sure somebody's had one slapped on him.
Yeah. Then when Sanders drove up, he refused to pay the invoice amount, handing this guy a $1,500 check and saying, praise Jesus, I follow what in my heart I'm told to pay.
Yeah, why don't you try that at Skaggs? Not Skaggs, they're not open anymore. Why don't you try that at Albertsons?
The IRS.
Yeah. Jesus don't want me to pay all this. Jesus said, you're full of crap. I ain't paying it.
So he still has the car and they don't have their cash. This was started in 2001. That's going on a couple of years. For $4,000.
And he makes millions of millions. Mm-hmm. And he's going to haggle over, he paid 15 of the 4,500?
Paid $1,500 because Jesus told him that was the correct amount.
Right. So over $3,000.
Yes.
That's what he's doing all this over. Mm-hmm. Hang on, here comes Mr. Trenholm. Yes.
I was going to get the story from JD and try to track the guy down.
Yes, I'd love to hear the story. Did you hear back from Dykes Insulation?
I have not heard back from Dykes Insulation.
Why don't you call them back and find out what the holdup is?
I will call them again.
Thank you. I want an answer. And I want them either terminated or something for free. I don't know what I need insulated, but I'll find something. Drive me off the road in a panel truck.
Katharine Hepburn's biography / autobiography.
Hang on, here's somebody that slaps liens on people. Okay. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
How does this work?
What happens is, say someone doesn't pay you for the service you give them, you can slap it on the car, their house, and then whenever they go into wanting to sell it or make money off it, they have to reimburse you for the full amount that they didn't pay you before they can sell the house.
Okay, so even if I owe you for the car, you can slap a lien on my home.
Yep, and then when you go try to sell it, the lawyers will get into it and they stop the sell until you pay me my money.
What? It seems like anybody could do that, though. Just go, hey, you know what? You owe me $3,000. I'm gonna slap a lien on your house.
Usually you have to have a contract or something, that says You can't just say, hey, he owes me money and slap a lien on. There has to be a lawful contract.
Okay.
Saying so.
And this is for the lifetime? Doesn't regardless of what?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anyone can do it. If you remember the Republic of Texas nuts?
Oh, yeah.
That's how they ruin people's lives because they filed bogus liens on the property, but once they're filed with the county, they're almost impossible to remove.
And you don't have to have any paperwork to substantiate any of it?
Well, they forged it.
Oh. These guys are freaks to begin with.
Yes, they are.
What is their basic mantra?
That Texas was illegally annexed into, or I don't know if that's the right word, but Texas is still an independent country and should never have joined the United States.
And by that result, we what?
Republic of Texas.
Yeah, it's a self-governing state that we're not under the federal rules of the United States. No federal income tax, Social Security, anything
How many
like
people in this group? 7, 8?
Actually, there were several hundred, but after the main ones went to prison, there's a lot less.
So just a few hundred people believe this?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look, here's a cop that needs some insulation. Go talk to Dykes Insulation, please. Hi, Patrick.
How you doing, Russ?
Good. Where do you need insulation?
The attic of my 2-car garage needs to be shot in so I can floor it.
How long have you been a police officer?
13 years.
Okay. That's long enough for me. You hold on the phone.
Thanks, bud.
Okay. That's what I want. Okay. For me to get off their ass, so I want them to go do this cop's house for free. Punks. And it wasn't like it was just a little, SUV or something. It was a great big, and when I say panel truck, it was those new great big sleek ones.
I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. And they were honking the horn. It wasn't an accident, obviously. They were doing it on purpose.
No, they kept coming. And the guy in the middle seat was the one that grabbed the wheel and veered it off to the left. So the driver at that point didn't really have control of the truck. God. And they were all laughing. Thought it was funny.
Wonderful.
Thank you. We'll see if you have a police noche tonight. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Katharine Hepburn's autobiography, Kate Remembered, came out on Friday. Probably the most startling revelation it contains is her longtime lover, Spencer Tracy, backhanded her once, and she never even thought of leaving him. According to the biographer, it said...
What happened to all the good women?
Quit. We don't hit women under any circumstances.
I didn't say we did.
She said he was so drunk... She believed he neither knew what he'd done or that he just didn't remember. Dignity prevented her from telling him the next day, not hers so much as protecting his dignity. She made her separate peace, privately forgave him, but never forgot. As for why she never left him, Katharine said, what would that have been the point? I mean, I loved him. I wanted to be with him. Don't.
I didn't say anything.
I know.
But you know what?
Yeah.
First of all, two things. It is. If I was going to be stupid enough to hit a woman that I lived with, you could never really, really get a good 8 hours sleep every night. Because you never know when she's going to walk into the kitchen, get one of the new Teflon pans, and smack you in the face. Then you get the non-stick so your skin don't grab to it.
There you are.
That's one. Second of all, if it were reversed, and I had a chick backhand me, why would she think I would stay around?
She said she loved him. It was apparently a one-time deal. She felt that it was. If I'd left, we would have both been miserable.
So you're going to stay in a relationship where you get backhanded?
In this one case, she felt like apparently it was a one-time deal. Now, if it's not a one-time deal, totally different story. She felt like it was, and apparently it turned out to be.
I suppose. I've had a chick whack me before, and I didn't leave her.
You had a chick whack. Who whacked you again? Well, besides the ones that threw batteries at you.
That was the same one.
Oh.
She actually slapped me once. I looked at her and went, really? Is that the best you can do?
Wow.
She whacked me again. There's nothing that pisses them off more if you don't react to it. You just look at them and go, We going to have tater tots? And you just move on to the next thing.
I didn't know she actually open-handed you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think that was the night she was trying to get me to hit her.
Boy, that's tough, because your first instinct. You don't even think. Your first instinct's to go,
yeah. And just for a half second, you're thinking, okay, here we go. And that's when you go, really, is that the best you can do? She did it again.
And then you did what? Nothing? You stand there?
No. Hang on, here comes Mr. Trenholm.
I wouldn't do that.
Yes? What do you have?
I talked to one of the receptionists at Dykes Insulation.
Yes.
I said, you know,
how was she?
Earlier. Well, I said, you know, you said you were going to try to track down the managers. Well, we just haven't been able to yet. And I said, well, you really need to hurry because I explained to you earlier, this is a radio show. It's the #1 radio show.
Right.
And if we start giving out phone numbers, it's going to make your day very miserable.
Right.
He's like,
we don't have to give out phone numbers. They're riding around in a truck with their phone number on the side. And what did she say?
She said, oh, well, we'll keep trying.
Okay. Fine. If they couldn't care less, and if that's the way their drivers are, if I were an owner, or at least I worked there, my first concern would be to get those idiots off the road. Because that's a great big liability waiting to happen. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thrilling. Can't wait to see how this plays out. I'm excited.
If you weren't a good driver or, you know, and panicked, you might have caused an accident.
Yeah, I could have gone all the way over to the right, and as we're coming into our lot, and in fact, that's where it was, right into our lot, I could have nailed that tree on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Hold on. Yes, Robert?
Yeah, you was talking about a while ago about hitting a woman and not being able to sleep at night.
Right.
I had a buddy one time that come home drunk and then beat his wife and then passed out in the bedroom. Well, after he went to sleep, she went in there and sewed a sheet down on top of him and beat the crap out of him with a broomstick.
Damn.
Now, talking about being stupid.
God, imagine waking up. You can't figure out why you can't get out of bed.
Yeah.
Beating me.
But anyway, I just thought I'd call and let y'all know about that.
Thanks.
Like y'all's show, you know, used to listen to country music all the time, but I'm switched over to y'all now.
Well, we're happy to have you.
All right, buddy. Appreciate
it. Thank you, sir. I was about to interrupt him and go, dude, if this doesn't end any better than the Lorena Bobbitt story, you can just stop now, because that's the way that played out.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
Sewing him in bed and beating.
You wake up, you can't figure out why you can't get out. You're still drunk. And it was beating me with a stick.
As soon as I get out of these covers, I'm kicking your ass. Do we have to break? Oh. Are you saying I should read this on the air, or is this just for my own note?
It was just knowledge for you. I mean, that was the first thing that popped into my mind when you said they were acting that way.
Oh, the way they were driving in the Dykes truck?
Yeah.
Oh.
You get three of them together like that, doing something like that?
No, I can't say that they were...
I mean, it's worth checking out is what I was saying.
I don't think anybody would do that in the middle of the day. It's 3:30, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
A lot of people do.
You don't tilt anything back at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hey, you ever go through a 7-Eleven at noon?
All right.
And see people carrying out 40s?
I suppose. Well, I didn't see any sign of it. I just think they were being asses. Eddie's ideas, you know, might be wise. If anybody in law enforcement sees a vehicle, they may want to visit with them.
Yes.
One of those. I actually have no call over that.
3 white males?
I think they were all Hispanic.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to break. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Standing.
I was right outside. I was right outside smoking.
You know, still smoked.
Are you okay? What was all that about?
Who knows? I'm just coming up Metro Media.
I know.
And you see that there was one of those yellow trucks that, you know, you always see next door. He was backing in.
And you kind of went around him.
Right. And then this
they were coming right at you.
Yeah. Lee Harris was standing out front and saw it.
Incredible.
I stopped for a second. I thought, I'll just go run them down. I'll just go get the phone number. And I thought,
Eddie wasn't out there with me.
Yeah. All I could see was a 214 number, and that was it.
Yeah.
But I got the name. It's like, well, that's plenty. And they got to do it right out here in front of the station. That's all right. We'll get something out of it. O'Malley said he's been getting some phone calls from general contractors. Is that right? This is not really the angle I wanted to go with this. No. It was just something irritating. I thought I'd stomp on somebody for a while and let it go.
Yeah, 3 so far that have already said that they have called and said that they will no longer be using Dykes Insulation for their businesses, a couple of which are very large.
Wow.
I wasn't even thinking that. I just thought, we'll go down there, they'll chew out the drivers, we'll get something for free, that'll be the end of it.
Again, if they take care of the drivers, then there's no reason to take it out on the company.
No.
Well, the company handles it.
Right. Have to give them the opportunity first. Right. But so far, they ain't calling back. If I had guys driving around a truck like that, my first commitment to the community would be to remove them from the roadways and any dangers that perhaps would affect my families.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't really know what I'm saying at this point, but you get the idea.
Sounded good.
I didn't know you were out there. Well, thank you, Lee. It's Lee Harris. How much weight have you lost so far?
I hate to use this number, but 69 pounds.
Really?
Since this is my biggest, about 45 since May the 12th.
What are you on? You doing the Atkins thing too?
Oh, God, no.
What are you doing?
Quit drinking. That's really a shame.
Have you really stopped altogether?
Since May the 12th. I had an ounce and a half of rum on May the 12th. I had a fifth on May the 9th.
So what stopped all that?
The blood work that I got on May the 12th.
Oh. That day you was going to croak?
Well, he told me Thursday that my liver started working again. This last Thursday.
Oh. So?
I says, you didn't mention it. He says, yeah, you didn't either. But yeah.
Are things going to change then?
I'm going to stop drinking for maybe another 4 months.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to figure it up 3/5 a week for all this time I've been off and try to get even within about 3 days.
All right. Now, how did you just stop drinking? Because I think JD started again, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did you quit?
It was 6 weeks to almost 2
months.
I
don't think it was that long.
Yeah, it was.
It might have been that long in your head.
No, it seemed that long.
How long was it? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah. It wasn't no month and a half. It was not. It wasn't even close to 2 months. How did you do it?
I just quit.
Oh. Do that, John.
I've tried. I did just quit. I just started.
Are you drinking as much now as you were before?
No, nowhere near.
Well, there's the upside.
Yeah.
We're still alcoholics.
Oh, yes.
Lee's not because he quit.
No. I just not drinking today type deal.
Okay. I thought I may go to every other day.
I tried that. Only drink on Saturday and Sunday.
Does that work?
It worked for the first Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I drank all day for Saturday and Sunday.
Till Monday came around.
Yes.
All right.
I lost my calendar.
Good. All right. Well, you look lovely.
Thank you.
Quite attractive. Very lovely. Lee Harris.
Thank you.
A witness to your harrowing experience.
Yes. All right, go ahead. We can pick up where we left off.
Okay. All righty.
Is Gail back today? Okay. She'll do traffic later. Go ahead.
The National Transportation Safety Board says 2002 was the safest year for air travel in decades. For the first time in 20 years, there were no deaths on major commercial flights, and only 9 serious injuries were reported for the whole year. The only accident designated as major was July the 26th crash of a Federal Express cargo plane in Tallahassee, Florida. The plane was destroyed, but the crew survived.
Was 2001, was that the worst in aviation history as far as deaths in a year?
I don't have that information right in front of me. Was it a particularly bad one? I don't know. I can look it up.
Well, we had 3 planes go down. Everybody die on them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. I thought in general.
No.
Yes, it would have to be one of the worst. There was a year, when they consider this, there are a lot of different factors, but there was a year that 2 747s ran into each other full of people in the Canary Islands. That was 400 and some people each. So that would have been a very bad year also.
Okay. Just seems like 2001 would
been a bad one. Definitely been a bad one.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I'm ready. 53-year-old Bill Walkenbach and his wife Claudia of Herman, Missouri won $260 million in the Powerball lottery last week, and they told the press what they're going to do with all that cash. They already have it all figured out. They're going to get a tractor with brakes and a refrigerator to replace the 30-year-old one they have in their kitchen.
And that's it?
That's all they said. That's what we're going to do, get a tractor with brakes and a fridge.
And how much did they win?
$260 million.
Are they taking the lump sum or are they getting it out?
I didn't hear. But yeah, you get like a little, almost half of that if you still it's.
Well, we've talked about this before. Yeah. I believe that it's better to take it all in one lump sum.
It is, especially if you are 53 years old.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
Would be the first thing you'd pop.
Wow.
You'd buy a great big boat, wouldn't you? The biggest cigarette boat on Grapevine.
Nope, wouldn't do a cigarette boat.
Or Lake Louisville or whatever.
I don't like those boats. I would do a houseboat. I want a houseboat where my friends can come out. We can stay on Friday, party all weekend, sleep, eat, have a bathroom.
Are you talking about the ones that look like a pontoon boat?
No. This is a cruiser. This would be a big boat.
Okay. Like a yacht?
Yeah, like 2-bedroom, 2-bath, full-blown house on water.
How much would a yacht cost?
$500,000.
Would you get one of those?
If I had that kind of money, yes. And then I'd have another boat as a satellite boat to go back and forth to the docks. The kind that, I mean, they have them that jet skis go right up the back end of them and you park.
Really?
Jet skis in the back of the boat.
So you could actually live on that thing full time.
Absolutely.
That could be your permanent address.
Yeah. Oprah has one that has a helicopter pad on the roof. So she gets shuttled out to it and by helicopter.
No, she don't.
Yes, she does. I mean, that's a seagoing vessel. That's big enough to be in the ocean. But
that'd be the first thing you bought?
Probably. Get a house.
Just curious.
Yeah. You'd fire me, so I wouldn't have a job.
So?
I mean, so. You would.
All right, fine. What would you buy, Eddie? Lots of land. Just land?
Yeah. Place to build a big house.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Lee Greenwood seems to go from one military appearance to another these days. On Saturday, he was the guest of honor of Nancy Reagan at Norfolk Naval Station in Norfolk, Virginia.
That's Norfolk,
Virginia.
You don't say the L.
For the commissioning ceremony of the Navy's... Huh?
It's Norfolk. Mm-hmm. Not Norfolk. Norfolk. It is.
I believe you. For the commissioning ceremony of the Navy's new aircraft carrier, the USS Ronald Reagan. What?
Well, they got it right. You know, they're honoring somebody while they're alive.
That's true.
Just not while they remember it.
That's true, too.
Ronnie?
Hmm?
You have a ship named after you. My name is Ship?
No.
You're naming an aircraft carrier after you. When's cheese?
Jesus.
He's got no,
I know.
He's got no clue.
She does, though.
That is absolutely have to be the worst trick nature could play on you. Gives you a great acting career.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go into politics. You're governor of California. You're one of the greatest communicators as far as presidents go. You're even known as a great communicator, a president of the United States. And now you're happy just blowing turd bubbles. And you don't know anything. You have no idea what you did.
God, that is sad.
That's the ultimate trick.
Mm.
I mean, that's the reason you have an entire life, so you can go back and reflect on it. Now he don't even have that.
No. How old is he again, do we know?
He's got to be in his late 80s, almost 90.
He's early 90s.
Is he?
I think so.
Okay. And then look at Uncle Jed. He was 95, still knew what was going on.
Yep.
He just died not because his brain crapped on him. His body just finally went, all right, screw this.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough of that. Okay, well, who are going to be the new members of Puff Daddy's new Rat Pack? Well, everybody's asking. Jamie Foxx, a.k.a. the new Sammy Davis Jr., says, quote, the pack is closed right now. We're waiting on Diddy to make the choices. But I have to have women involved. I'd pick Halle Berry. Another one, maybe Naomi Campbell. That'd be it. Who is that? It's Ashton Kutcher, by the way, is also in it, apparently.
I don't know who that
is.
He's
the Dean Martin character. He's in that 70s show. He's the one that's been around with Demi Moore recently. Linked up with him.
Oh, is he the one banging her?
Yes. Supposedly.
I didn't know that you actually go out and form a Rat Pack. I thought it just was a group of people that somebody slapped that name onto. I don't think, it's Frank Sinatra went, hey, I'm going to gather these guys, and it's called the Rat Pack.
No.
That just became the name of those guys.
I think that's it. These guys are naming themselves.
What kind of takes the hipness off of it if you arrange it yourself?
Yeah.
Hold on. How we doing, Eddie? We just came out of a break 5 minutes ago, didn't we?
7.
And then we're not close. Hi, George.
Hey, Russ.
Yes?
There's a lot of us out here today. They're wondering about a Craddock report.
Do we have one?
Haven't heard anything from the PIs.
Hold on a second, George. Do what?
I haven't heard anything from the PIs. I've called and emailed and everything.
Are they not calling us back?
The last couple of days, no. I mean, the last thing anybody called me on was one of them was out where JD was at his appearance, and he called and said, hey, if JD does something stupid, you can take a picture of it. And I said, sure. And that was the last I heard from him.
I don't understand the last thing you said. Why would somebody watching Craddock take a picture of JD?
He lives out by where JD was doing his thing, and that's a club that he hangs out in, and he just saw him there and said, if he does something dumb, you can take a picture. And I go, sure.
Okay.
And that was it.
Do we need to get a new PI?
I think so at this time. I mean, I'm just not getting any kind of report back or phone calls back or anything like that. Okay. It's hit and miss. If I call and get them, then they'll talk to me and say stuff, and then, but I don't get anything, nothing from on their end coming back towards me.
Okay, fine. Go find somebody else.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Go ahead.
All right, Pirates of the Caribbean opened up on Wednesday. It raked in a cool $70 million. 46 of it was over the weekend, followed by The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Terminator 3, Legally Blonde, and then finally Finding Nemo with this. Once again, $46 million. Guy number one is Johnny Depp. He was asked how he felt after he finished playing Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean.
You go through a period of decompression after the film, after playing the guy, and a depression, you know. I was real irritable and just kind of, you know, yeah, it's a little bit sort of melancholy. And I realized, you know, I missed Captain Jack. I'd felt so comfortable being him.
What? I don't know. Also, he probably realizes he ain't going to work again for a while.
Why, did the movie suck?
No, the movie actually did very well. It's just Johnny Depp just doesn't get that many roles these days. But maybe he will after this. Maybe this.
I liked him in Ed Wood.
Mm-hmm.
What else was he in? Scissorhands? 21 Jump Street.
Mm-hmm. Cut number two is a scene, actually.
Sleepy Hollow, he was in that.
Yeah.
He was good in that. Leaving Las Vegas, was that another one? I know who you're talking about. He did some kind of Vegas movie.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the freaky one. Yes, Dan? Somebody talk to me. Turn the mic on. What are you doing?
Troy found someone from Dykes Insulation for you.
Why did it take you 3 minutes to turn the mic on?
Because we were in each other's way.
What's the story?
Line 8 is Craig with Dykes Insulation.
And?
He wants to know if you have any, you know, you got to look at the guy, a vehicle number, anything, he'd like to find him.
You don't know which guys these were? Craig.
Yeah, yes, hello.
Yes.
Yes, hi, this is Craig.
Yes, it's a truck with your name on the side of it, 3 Hispanic young males driving it. They were on Metro Media Drive at 3:07 this afternoon.
Okay.
Decided it was going to be funny to veer over into the left lane and try and run me off the road.
So I understand this was pretty much right at 183 in Metro Media?
Right, as they're actually on Metro Media Way.
Okay.
Which going is that way? Which direction is that? Going west, towards Ambassador.
I'm assuming they were going back to the shop at the end of the day, and if this was around 307, 310, I should probably be able to figure out who it was, and I will definitely address it with them.
And what will you be doing?
If I know for sure what crew it is, then whoever was driving the truck won't be driving the truck anymore.
Well, something else you may want to know is the guy in the middle seat was the one that leaned over and grabbed the steering wheel and turned it towards the left. So everybody in the truck is culpable.
Okay.
And all 3 of them were laughing, so they all thought it was funny. And it's a truck that's got your name on the side of it. Is your last name Dyke?
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
Very sad.
Mm-hmm. And I apologize, for that happening to you.
Yes.
But
well, check on that and see if you can identify them, and then let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I most certainly will. I don't know if I'm going back to the office today, but I will look into it in the morning and see if I can figure out who it was.
Okay. Well, thank you.
A truck number would be great, but I'll do my best.
Had your phone number on the side of it. That's the only one I was concerned with.
Right. I understand.
Thank you. Well, then let us know. Okay. Bye. Yeah. Certainly don't rush back to work. Not an emergency. Nah. Call him and tell him we want free insulation for that cop.
Okay.
Did he sound apologetic on the phone?
Yes. He sounded very concerned. And
I would be. Certainly. I got 3 nuts driving. I got Manny, Mo, and Jack, or Larry, Mo, and Curly. Yeah. You got 3 guys driving like idiots in one of their trucks.
Well, and the legal implication, I mean, if they had hit you.
Or forced me off the road.
Yeah.
I don't mean a bunch of dykes. All right. Make sure he knows I want free insulation for that cop. Okay. And then we'll call off the dogs. Can't can't really jump him because he doesn't know what his drivers are out doing. But as soon as I found out, if it were me, I'd be back up the office trying to find out right now.
If they were headed back, but if they were in this area, my God, that could be any truck is the problem. If their office is near here.
Well, I can't help them. Okay. Maybe Lee Harris got it. He saw it happen too. I'll ask him later. Go ahead.
Cut number 2 is actually a scene from Pirates of the Caribbean in which Barbosa reveals to Elizabeth that he and the crew are actually ghosts.
The moonlight shows us for what we really are. We are not among the living, and so we cannot die. But neither are we dead. For too long I've been parched of thirst and unable to quench it.
Oh, how could you sit through this?
Starving to death.
I'm sure the whole movie's not like this.
Why would this be different?
Eddie's kids said it was great.
Not the wind on my face, nor the spray of the sea, nor the warmth of a woman's flesh. You best start believing in ghost stories, Mr.
Sounds like the old guy from Jaws.
Yeah.
Kids liked it?
Yeah. A lot action-packed, and they said just really funny. A lot of slapstick type stuff.
You didn't see it, though, right?
No.
How old is your oldest?
The oldest one that went to go see it was 15.
Okay. Just as long as we know that. Okay. Go ahead.
Cut number 3 is David Copperfield is ready to go on his road tour. He'll be coming to Dallas-Fort Worth, an intimate evening of Grand Illusion, which starts Friday in Florida. Cut number 3 is he was asked what audience can expect from the new stage show.
Well, it's an intimate evening of grand illusion. It's spectacular magic and also intimate magic all put together. I make dream cars appear, pretty spectacular stuff. I reunite loved ones, very emotional things. I show you how it's possible to win the lottery. It's pretty cool stuff.
And cut number 4.
Well, it's
he was asked if it's challenging to come up with bigger and bigger illusions all the time.
Well, it's how to do it differently. You know, sometimes it's not size that really counts in this business. It's really not the bigger vanish the Statue of Liberty, vanish the Grand Canyon. You don't have to vanish the bigger thing. You can just do something that's emotionally big that people can really relate to.
What's that riding noise in the back?
I couldn't tell.
All right.
That's David Copperfield coming in. Anyway, there's news and information brought to us by the Platinum Club. I'll be out there Thursday with Shayla. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3. The Talk That Rocks.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Estaremos de nuevo, la demostración en 1053 vivo, la charla de Russ Martin que oscila Texas.
All right, Gail is back?
Yes.
All right. Hi, Gail.
Hi there.
How was your vacation?
Well, you came back from yours kind of griping that you shouldn't even have taken it.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't even have taken it.
What would you do?
I didn't do nothing. They didn't finish the pool.
Oh, no.
It's taking longer than forever.
Got it.
Went places that I thought I needed to go, but then when I got there, they told me I didn't need to go there.
Yes.
Like doing spots and stuff.
Got it.
But, just wasted time. I should have waited.
Oh, that's too bad.
But
yes,
I've lost 32 pounds now.
Have you really?
Yep.
What's your goal? Seems like you'd be done.
Well, no, because if I tell you my goal, you're going to know what a big fat pig I was, and I really didn't want you to know that because you'd make fun of me.
All right.
But that's okay, because I was a big fat pig. I'm not one now.
Okay.
But I got a ways to go.
It's very exciting.
And I didn't get a ticket.
All right.
Even though I got stopped.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was because it was
Don't ever
me
let me
or
talk
because
to her
I told
again.
them to work with you.
Thank you.
But if it was because of that, thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Let me do traffic.
Be lovely.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I missed you.
Okay.
Joy Internet, Just Breaks, and Nextel bring you
Joy.net. Quality internet for $6.95 a month. It's fast, reliable, and secure. Internet with no advertising, just clean, straightforward service. Go to www.getjoi.net. Just Breaks gives a pro rata 50,000-mile warranty on everything they do, and they offer same-day service. Just Breaks. Just stop and think about it. Nextel's digital walkie-talkie feature now works coast to coast. Call 1-800-NEXTEL-9 or visit nextel.com for details.
In the Colony on northbound 121 at FM 423, a horse trailer broke down. It's in the left turn lane, and there is a slowdown. In Irving on northbound MacArthur at 183, you've got a lane blocked. And in Arlington, oh, no, that's just construction, Mosher Valley and 157. So if you're going to the strip joint, I guess that might affect you. Now, in Dallas, there was a wreck that they just cleared from eastbound I-30 right around Hampton. It was backed up for 3.5 miles to Loop 12, Walton Walker, so that may still be a little bit slow for you. Whether you're a driver in need of a driving job, there may be a couple of those, huh? Or a company in need of drivers, call 1-800-DRIVERS or on the web at 1-800-DRIVERS.com. The number one source for drivers is 1-800-DRIVERS. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks, Texas.
Thank you, Gail. Going to be 74 the low tonight. Beautiful again tomorrow, almost 100. Sunny and hot. Maybe some showers toward the end of the week, Yeah, we have 98 degrees currently. Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks, Texas.
Hold on, Trey just came in. Yes?
Ronnie, who is the manager of Dykes.
We already talked to them.
Yeah. He's the head guy, and he wanted to talk.
Who was the other guy?
I guess a lower level manager.
He said he had it handled. I liked him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was very nice. Ronnie wanted to talk to you.
Oh, all right. Hi, Ronnie.
That's Ronnie.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Yeah, we seem to have a problem with one of our drivers has done something to you that's made you mad.
Almost ran me off the road, yes. And somebody else is already checking on it. Why are you calling?
Well, I'm the manager of the place. And
well, then you could check on it for us then.
Well, we've had all of these people calling. We're having people telling us not to hire Mexicans. That's what we get for hiring Mexicans.
Who told you that?
And then you're joking about Dykes and
I never said anything about Mexicans. I said there were 3 Hispanic guys in the truck.
We're having phone calls coming telling us that we had one.
Ronnie, I got nothing to do with your phone calls. All I've got, my concern, and if I were you, my concern also would be with the reckless driving and your name on the side of one of the vehicles. Other than that, I can't help you.
Well, what you should have done is this professionally and not put it over the air. And
you know what, Ronnie? Obviously, you're more worried about what's going on with that instead of the safety of your vehicle and a liability for the company.
No, I'm worried about
instead of calling up and going, you know what, I'm sorry this happened. Here's also, you haven't said that. The first thing out of your mouth was being a smart ass.
Because everything's coming down on me. I walk in
Well, then you know what? Maybe you should go and find out what was going on. All I said was I wanted an apology and then everything would be square. Obviously, you don't want to do that.
Well, you went beyond apologies.
I said, well, then you know what? I would worry about your guys that, dude, you're going to lose this.
Huh?
I never said anything about homosexuals. Where'd you get that?
When you hung up with Craig, you talked about, well, it's something about Dykes this, Dykes that.
What's the name of the company?
Huh?
What's the name of the company?
Dykes. You don't
Okay. Do what?
You don't like homosexuals?
I am a homosexual. How dare you bring that up?
Well, why do you want to joke about it and I don't know what you're trying to do.
Ronnie, so far, instead of addressing the issue, you're trying to do the smoke and mirrors. If I were you, I'd go look into this. All I said, I would
have done professional. You would have called here, and we would have found the driver, and we would have hung his butt for driving like a maniac.
Oh, what, Trey?
I did call there. I told the receptionist what had happened. I said, I'd really like to talk to a manager. And she said, well, you have to wait till he gets back. And, there was no finger lifted to try to find out who did it or address the problem.
Thank you. So we went your route, and we weren't getting a response. And now you're being an ass about the whole thing and saying, okay, you know what, we'll look into it. And if there was a problem, fine. And then you and I are square and everything's fine and everybody's happy.
No, you're being an ass about it. You don't.
Okay, fine. Then you know what? Then I lose in the situation, and I'm sorry it played out that way. But I'm trying to be nice about the whole thing. And your 3 drivers or the 3 guys in that truck endangered my life. And I see no.
Kind of prejudice against Mexicans and prejudice against Dykes.
Okay, well then that's your own. Obviously
that's what teed you off. Is you don't.
Yeah, it's nothing to. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I don't care if it was 3 donkeys driving that truck. They tried to run me off the road. Ronnie, then you run your business the way that you want and ignore the issue.
Spanish people have built Texas.
Where are you getting this Spanish thing? It just happened to be 3 Hispanics driving. That's the way I identified it to your other manager.
You haven't listened to the phone calls that's coming in.
I'm not calling the place. I couldn't care less who calls you. I don't care if anybody ever uses you again. I don't care if your business goes over the top and you become a billionaire. I couldn't care less. All I know is one of your vehicles tried to run me off the road, and instead of you being concerned about it, you're taking this other angle. And how you bring race into it, I don't know, nor do I care.
You bought all your listeners into it.
I didn't tell anybody to call you.
You bought your listeners in it.
I didn't bring anybody into anything. Your name is on the side of that vehicle, and you got 3 people in it that are driving recklessly. I'd be more concerned with that, but obviously you're not.
I am concerned about it.
Then you know what? Instead of arguing with me on the phone, shouldn't you be looking into what happened?
Well, we haven't even found the driver yet.
Okay.
We were looking.
Well, it sounds like you were looking really hard.
Well,
nice talking to you, OJ. try to be nice to somebody.
That's right.
Say, you know what? You take care of it. Just like any other business, I'm happy. We're square. Mm-hmm. You want to do something nice for a cop who needs some insulation? That's cool, too. Then everybody loves you, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. You've turned a bad situation into a lovely one.
Right. I didn't tell anybody to call them. Nobody gave out their phone number. Mm-hmm. I couldn't care less. That other guy said it was handled, and I'm cool with that. And why this guy turns it into a race issue, I don't know. Are you sure that guy was with the company?
Positive.
How do you know for sure?
Because I called him back at their office.
So you verified.
Yeah.
Just wasn't some jackass acting like they were with that company.
No. And he is the first name. Ronnie is the first name that the receptionist said, well, you need to talk to him.
Well, who was the other guy we talked to?
The other guy, Ronnie said he was that guy's boss.
Okay, fine. Well, the other guy said he had it handled, and I assume that they did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not worth any more airtime. I'm sorry he wants to be ugly about it. All I know is my safety was at issue, and that's the problem I had.
Correct.
Obviously, that's not his concern. But I wish him the best of luck. Thank you. Okay, you've done a fine job. Get out.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
I'm just checking.
If I was a manager, I would immediately go to solve the problem. Worry about you later.
Yeah, the other guy.
That was fine.
He handled it perfectly, exactly the way you would want a company to handle it. I'm sorry this happened. We'll take care of it. At that point, everybody's cool.
Mm-hmm.
We had a police officer call up, said he'd like some insulation. Okay, we'll ask for that as well.
Win-win.
They want to do that. Everybody looks great.
Mm-hmm.
What a screwy week.
Started. It's going to be a fun week.
Why?
When you start up bitching at people, it normally turns into a really fun week. So we tried to run you off the road. I dreamed that you died. Ugh.
That's very strange.
All right, it was very strange. It was very, very vivid. Maybe it's because of all this talk about you and wanting to die and going to die at 50 and all this stuff. Maybe that's what's been in my head. I don't know.
Sorry.
Well,
I don't feel good.
You feel sick today?
Yes.
I'm looking for a day off.
I'm flushed. Yeah. That's another reason I didn't go see Brumley over the weekend. Yeah. It just reminds me I could have cancer.
You don't, and you couldn't. I mean,
first of all, I can,
obviously,
and I might.
You don't. Your PSA number would be much higher. It would go from, well, yes, I do know. I talked to my brother-in-law. That's what he does for a living.
Okay. Well, we'll see when Fetner comes back and does my blood work again.
Okay.
And then after the whole date with Mel on Friday night, I'm drained.
Tell me. How'd it go? Why you wouldn't tell me yesterday, you won't tell me now. Why?
It's nothing that really happened.
Well, something did. Why are you drained?
We hung out.
Okay.
Nothing else to say.
Did you go to your house?
Nothing else to say.
Tell me.
Nothing to say.
Something happened. You had drinks. You had sex. You what?
No. She can't have drinks.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, and then one of the bartenders at the restaurant.
Yes.
It's one of our hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving me a hard time the whole time. Because you can tell she ain't 20.
Yes.
He'd walk by every time. Give me the little, the eyeball thing, little finger point, the little, gun point thing.
Bring her Shirley Temple?
No. And then during dinner, it's 150 million questions. I didn't think she was going to stop.
Oh, she could talk. You could tell that.
Where were you born? How long have you lived here? Where all have you worked?
Oh.
Do you ever move away? What kind of music do you listen to? Do you like Booyah Tribe?
What?
I don't know.
What is that? She just wants to get to know you. She wants to be a buddy.
Yeah, that's my favorite group, Booyah Tribe.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Booyah Tribe.
What all kinds of music do you listen to? Do you listen to MP3s? Do you have brothers? Do you have sisters? Do you have a dog die last year? Did Abby die? How'd you get into radio?
Oh.
How long you been in radio? I'm going off to medical school next spring. What's your favorite season? Do you like to cook? What restaurants do you like? God, it was just on and on and on.
Wants to be your buddy. Wants to know everything about you.
You like Booyah Tribe? Cream corn almost came out when she asked that, and I haven't eaten any.
That's bad.
Did you take classes for radio in college? Where do you like to go? Do you like to go to the movies? Do you like to go to plays? I like Greenville Sandwich Pocket Theater. Can we go there? What's your favorite color? I like green.
You're just dying.
You like Greenville? What about Deep Ellum?
No.
I feel like I was going through some time of interrogation.
Yeah. Well, in a way you were. Just wants to know everything about you. About your life. God. Did you get to any action at all?
I can't say.
Oh, come on. Why not?
I can't say.
She had another boyfriend. Did she ask you not to, or are you just not going to talk?
Nothing to say.
Okay.
And she wants me to go, what is today?
The 14th?
14th. All right. She wants me to go to some concert on the 31st. I don't know what the hell it is. She was rattling it off, something like,
I don't know what's coming to town.
I don't either. She rattled it off. It has some kind of name. Like
It's like an Ozfest, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is. You go to that concert? Whatever the 31st is. What day is that? Anybody know? All right, doesn't matter.
I'll pull it up here. I'll pull up the Dallas Guide and we'll find out.
Yeah. She was adamant on going to this. We can go to this. I'll buy tickets. You have to get tickets even though you work for a radio station. I can get the tickets. We can go to this. It's just on and on and on and on. And you really think I've got the patience to hang out with a 19-year-old?
No. It wasn't about hanging out with her. It was about that.
But that was her whole issue was let's go hang out. You said you're looking for a female friend. Let's go hang out. Let's be buddies. I almost strangled myself at dinner.
Why?
Just to get out of it.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
He killed himself.
Yes, Mike?
Hey, Russ, I was just calling to let you know. You may not know the groups. That concert she wants you to go to is that Rock the Mic tour.
That's it, Rock the Mic. I was going to say shoot to something. Rock the Mic.
Jay-Z and 50 Cent.
Yes, 50 Cent.
You ought to go and take the Batmobile, bro.
No. Be up on blocks. Where's the concert?
South Dallas State Fair, brother, Smirnoff.
So it's 50 Cent, J. Rule, and who else?
No, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Fabulous, and Busta Rhymes.
Did you say Stabulous?
Fabulous, yeah.
Oh. Well, down there it would be Stabulous.
Ghetto Fabulous.
Is this a big deal?
Oh yeah, it's probably the biggest rap.
Now this is a rap thing. Is this? I mean, white people go to this?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There'll be a lot of white people.
Okay, because she was all anxious to go to this thing.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot. It's a
now Mike, don't let me go to this and let me be the only piece of dandruff on a black jacket.
Brother, I'm half white, half Mexican. I'll be there too. So.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right, brother.
All right.
Yeah, I found it. Smirnoff.
Okay. What day? What is the 31st?
That is a Thursday.
Okay. Whatever it was, I knew it was during the week. So it's 50 Cent, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. I'm going to click on it.
Stabulous.
They don't even list them on here. Well, Busta Rhymes and Fabulous.
Whatever.
Fabulous. Busta Rhymes, Fabulous, 50 Cent, Jay-Z. Smirnoff Music Center, 6:30 p.m. Tickets are $35.50 and $49.50.
Right. I don't think I'll be going.
I don't think so. You just have nothing in common with a chick that age. That's why you just go in, do that, and then get out.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Really?
Did you?
I didn't do anything.
Did you?
I didn't do anything.
You know she wanted to.
No, you don't. Her big thing was when she came in on Thursday, I got a boyfriend. You said you just want somebody to hang out with.
Then she came back on Friday and said, I just want to make sure that he understood. He didn't hear it on the radio that we were broken up. We're broken up. And now I'm free.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nothing happened.
Okay. But it did.
Nothing happened.
Just turn off the mics and tell me.
Oh.
Very nice.
That's it.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Really nice. Sorry. It got to be at 19.
Nothing happened.
Got it. But were they nice? Tell me.
I couldn't do it again.
Why?
I just sitting at the bar waiting for the table and just having people look at me. There was no reason I needed to be with somebody that young looking.
You're just.
I am not. Plus, look at my hair. My hair
paranoid.
looks like it's falling out.
It's not.
It does?
No, when you do it the way you did it today, you can't see the little spot that burned, whatever you did to it.
That was grueling.
You're paranoid about it. I bet
not the hair thing. The whole just sitting there through the dinner was grueling.
I mean, you're paranoid about going out with a younger woman. Probably nobody was looking at you.
I guarantee you somebody was looking. And that was you could tell that was a running joke at the bar all night because I kept looking up. Once we got our table, I kept looking over at them, and they were doing the eyeball thing back and forth.
Well, she is young, but she's not so young that it looks sick.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I didn't think so.
Let me bring this up then.
Okay.
When they brought dessert.
Okay.
What was the reason for the packet of gummy bears?
No, they didn't.
Yes.
That was rude.
They ran across the street to the gas station and got a package of gummy bears.
Did she get the slam?
I did.
Oh. That's cold.
Hi, Philip.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I just wanted to see if you've changed your mind about wanting to work for the girls yet.
No, I haven't.
Why? That just teach you a lesson right there.
Well, first of all, you know that a long-term relationship with somebody that's 22, 23 years younger than I am, that's not going to happen. So there's no reason really to work for that one. Now, if somebody's closer, to 25, maybe closer to 30, I'm okay with that. That one I would work for. But this one's got, there's no payoff on this one. And I don't mean just pounding her. There's no long-term relationship. How could there be?
Very true.
It was I get pissed off every time I think about it. I should have taken that little pocket recorder with me and just taped the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, that would have been.
And just, cut out all the gaps and just put it all together. You wouldn't believe it. There was one spot at the bar where we're talking. I don't think I talked for 12 minutes.
Teenage girls, that's what they do.
You knew when she came into the studio that she was trying to make it a point to see how much she could make you work for it.
Well.
That's what it sounded like. I mean, she wanted to see how much you'd work to get something.
Actually, she was the one Friday. She was the one working for it. She was the one that wasn't going to take no for an answer. And then on the way home, I'm driving home from work Friday, and I thought, you know what? I got the phone number. I got nothing to do. I'll go to dinner. We'll go to dinner, and normally on a Friday night, I just go home, veg out, and go to bed. Sure. So I thought I'll do this. She meets me at the restaurant. We have dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
It's not it.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Shut up, Philip. It didn't?
Okay.
I called her yesterday. Thought, well, I got nothing else going on today. Maybe she'll want to do something. Well, she was busy Sunday. She's talking about doing something Tuesday. I'll find something for us to do. You like plays? We could do something.
She just wants to hang and be your buddy.
I want no buddies.
I'm more than a buddy.
Shoosh. And this thing on the 31st.
Perky. What? Oh, yeah, the 50 Cent.
That doesn't sound like a white people's concert. It doesn't.
Well, a lot of white people like rap music.
No, they do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it would be what's the word? It's another obvious word I should be using.
Predominantly urban?
Right, well, obviously it would be predominantly urban. It would be naive to go to one of those things and think, that there'd be a bunch of white people there. Rap appeals to blacks, just like country music appeals to whites. Mm-hmm. To sit there and go to, have a black guy I'm going to go to a country concert, he's certainly not going to expect to see an inordinate amount of brothers there. It's just the appeal of the music.
True.
So it's not a racist thing, it's just a cultural thing. And I don't want to go there and get stabulous.
No one's going to stab you. Nobody. You'll be fine. Go to the show. You'd have a blast.
You want to go?
No.
Let's all go to 50 Cent and see Stabulous.
No.
Come on.
I'm busy.
No, you're not.
I don't want to go.
It's Thursday night. George can pick us up here at the station, Ultimate Limousines, drive us down there.
Violence happens at some of those concerts.
No, they don't. At the rap concerts?
That's right.
They have them at the rap awards.
Oh, at the awards.
That's where people always get popped.
I misunderstood.
I don't think it's at the concerts.
All right.
Line 7. Hi, Mike.
What's up, Russ?
Hi, Mikey.
Man, if you need a nigga translator, I roll with y'all.
Oh.
Even though JD probably might try to hang me or something like that.
Stop.
Because he don't care for niggas.
I love everyone.
You love
my black brethren.
Say?
I love everyone, especially my black brothers.
Well, why you scared to go out to the hood, man?
This is not my preferred type of music. I wouldn't want to be in the way.
Come on, why don't we take Mike? We'll get Woodrow, get a couple other brothers. We'll take some dates. We'll ride out there in the limo.
Okay.
We'll let him pull a train.
Mm-hmm. No.
And we promise we won't steal your wallet.
See? You already have his word. He won't take our wallet.
All right.
Now, when we get out of the limo, we notice the 2 TV sets are gone. You want to go with us, Mike?
Yeah, I roll with y'all.
All right, hang on a second. I'll put you on hold, and Dan will get your phone number.
All right.
All right.
All right, I'll go.
See, this will be fun. Yeah. We get some brother. Very seldom have we done anything with the brothers and sisters. We should do this.
Yeah, you're actually right.
I mean, as much grief as we give everybody, it's the least we could do is to go to one of these concerts.
I'll go.
Hang out with some brothers and sisters.
George get his tickets, I guess?
Yeah, I'm sure he can. Okay. We need enough for the whole limo. Plus, if we got a big enough posse, we'd be protected.
Yes.
Maybe we should go in blackface.
No. No. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, worked well for Ted Danson.
Well, I know, but maybe in the dark and his night. Might be safer. You just walk around saying, I got nothing but love for you.
I'll go. But not in blackface.
I think that's a safer way to go. I got nothing but love for you.
You're okay with me. I don't want to go now.
Why?
You're making this sound dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous.
Okay.
If it was an awards concert, yeah, because that's where you hear all the news reports of people getting popped.
Right.
This is just a concert where people are hanging out. We'll go. We'll dress hip. We'll go in blackface. Mm-mm. I got nothing but love for you.
I don't think so. I won't be around you if you're going to do that.
All right. Still got my pimp outfit from the White Trash Party.
No. It's not cool. It's like you're making fun of them.
I'm not.
It's in the pimp outfit.
All right, we going to go?
I'll go. If you're really serious, I'll go.
Yeah. All right, Tuesday night. Thursday. Thursday the 31st.
Correct.
Okay. 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Busta Rhymes.
And Fabulous.
Is that right, Busta Rhymes? And Stabulous.
Fabulous.
Whatever. I bet both happens. We need a break? All right. We'll be back. Because we got nothing but love.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
You ain't going now, why?
It's getting weird. Rapper held, I just saw this, just cleared. Rapper held without bond will miss Rock the Mic tour.
Which one? Is he Fabulous?
No, this is somebody that's not even listed. Beanie Siegel, S-I-G-E-L. His line of... Siegel?
Like Beanie Siegel?
I guess. Beanie Siegel's clothing line boasts hidden pockets and gun holsters designed to, as he says, withstand a police chase. You know how you put your gun in your waistline and you got to worry about it?
Yeah. Sometimes when you get stopped and they shoving you around, you worry about it slipping out.
With these clothes, you don't got to worry about that. Don't worry about having to run from the police either, because state property clothing can stand the search. But run he did, authorities say, ditching his 2002 Cadillac Escalade. When police tried to make a traffic stop April the 20th. On Monday, he was, his first 2 solo albums, by the way, each sold over 500,000 copies, was ordered held without bond pending trial on federal weapons charges.
I wonder if they do this, if they run from the cops and do all this other stuff. Forget the criminal record. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt their image. I wonder if they do that so they end up in the news and it adds to that whole gangsta image and it just kind of perpetuates itself. Why else? Why would you not stop for a traffic stop?
Unless he had stuff on him. I don't know.
Well, I know, but you can stop. They don't immediately have the right to search your vehicle.
He allegedly tossed a loaded semi-automatic handgun during the foot chase through the South Philadelphia streets.
It was a foot chase, too.
Yes.
But it started out as a traffic stop?
He ditched, yes. He stopped as a traffic stop on the 20th. He ditched his 2002 Cadillac and got him, ran off and threw away the gun.
I bet that's why they do it, just for all the publicity.
Yeah.
And the badder you are, the more people got to have your albums. Look at it. It ain't hurting him. Sold 500,000 albums, right?
Twice, yes.
Yeah. I got nothing but love for you.
Here's a kid who started getting arrested when he was 14 years old.
Well, that probably wasn't promotional.
No.
Hold on. Hi, Cherie.
Hi, Russ. Did you hear why I wanted to talk to you?
About what? You know what? I had a Cherie call my house today, show them the caller ID, and hang up. Was that you?
No, it wasn't me.
Hang on a second.
Cherie with an S.
Cherie?
Yeah.
Called your house?
It was, I'm trying to think of the last name.
Nope.
I forget.
I'll tell you off the air.
Did you call him back?
I promise it wasn't
No.
me.
Hold on a second. Let me take you off.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, you're off. No, that wasn't it. All right, you're back on.
Okay.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I wanted to give you some street cred by being the honorary black girl with you at the concert.
Are you pretty?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'll come let you see before the event.
That would be very sweet. How old are you?
33.
Do you have a big onion?
Would that be my butt?
Yes. You ain't black? Black.
I wouldn't say big. I'm biracial, so I don't have all the assets of.
What do they call the mix? Is you mulatto?
No.
Oh.
I'm actually, my mom is American Indian and Japanese, and my father is black. So I have my.
What are they? Some kind of acid party?
Some Japanese people were rolling through the tribe.
Really?
Got hooked up. Yeah.
I was at this Japanese Indian gangbang. Wow. Yes, I'd love to meet you. You sound pretty.
Oh.
You sound nice.
Well, I'm nice.
When can you come up?
I'm at work right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get off until 5:30.
Okay. What part of town are you in?
I'm at Regal Row and Stevens.
Oh, you're not that far from us.
Right here.
We're 183 Mockingbird.
Okay.
Just watch out for the crazy moving vans.
Are you in a? Is it a?
As you're coming south on 183, get off at Mockingbird and watch for us. We're about half a mile before you get to the Mockingbird exit. I mean, not the exit, the actual street. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Get on the service road, watch for Channel 33. We're across the street.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. And just come to the door or whatever?
Yes. I'll have somebody watch for you.
I look like a nerd. I have on my work clothes.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
Now, if you're not a hot sister, I can't go. It'd be nothing personal.
Okay, I won't be offended.
Okay.
I know you're very critical.
All right.
But black girls, we're not built like white girls.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
Just because, you're not built like a skinny as a rail white girl,
right.
That doesn't mean anything. I've never been with a black woman.
I don't believe you.
I haven't. The closest I've gotten, I kissed one that was Kat from the lodge.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Didn't I see you on the internet looking on some black chick's boobies?
Yeah, but I don't think I had sex with her.
Oh, you mean with in the biblical sense?
Right. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No. Ain't no sisters put up with me.
I bet you're a handful.
Yeah. Well, come on up. Maybe we can get a whole group together when we go to Stabulous.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Fabulous.
Is
Yes.
that your little young girl's going to need someone to talk to?
I don't need her no more.
You're not going to even take her?
I don't know. I'm thinking about just going with a bunch of brothers and sisters.
I think that would be better, too.
Yes. And don't you think it'd be best if I kind of blended in and went in blackface?
No.
I won't leave my lips white.
And
that's where it looks stupid.
You know what else I was going to tell you?
What?
After an artist sells over 500,000 units, the audience is probably pretty diverse.
You think?
I know so, because black people don't buy CDs.
Well, the way things are playing right now, white people ain't buying CDs. They're trading them off the internet.
Someone's buying them. 50 Cent sold for like 3 or 4 million within the first week.
And you don't think that a lot of times these guys will actually go out and get into trouble just for the PR?
Oh, I think that they're probably already full of trouble, and then they just happen to get famous. So I don't think. I mean, some of the guys, but I mean, you can look at like Beanie Siegel, for instance, and he looks like he's really living the life. I don't think it's pretend.
What does that mean?
Like, I think he's really a thug. I don't think he's pretending. He's probably. I mean, why else would you run from the police?
I just thought, you end up in the paper and you look. It just adds to your whole gangsta cred.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, it probably does. Probably wouldn't hurt record sales, but I think you have to be a fairly decent artist to sell.
Is he any good?
He had one song that I liked, but I wouldn't be able to tell you anything other than that one.
I'll see if I can find something.
Yeah, and I think because he's on Jay-Z's label, so I think
And what about 50 Cent? Is he any good?
He's really good. He's like the hottest thing out right now.
Yeah, that's an In the Club song.
Yeah.
Is it? Do I know that one?
Party like it's your birthday. That's
Yeah.
Like it's your birthday. That one?
I heard they were
You got to
playing
jump
that
like this? Like it's your birthday.
Right. I heard they were even playing that at Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I got to hear this now.
Yeah, it's cool. You'll like it.
Okay. Well, thank
But
you, ma'am.
I'll come up after work.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, wear something hot.
Well, I'm in my work clothes. You want me to go home first?
No. I'm sure just, unbutton, unzip, hike up a little bit.
Okay, I'll see what I can work out.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye. I like her. Mm-hmm. That's what we should do. Just go with a bunch of brothers and sisters.
With her there now, you don't need me.
Yes, I do. Yeah. It's another one of those experiences. We got to go out and do stuff.
Okay.
Did you do a legal ID in the last break?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Jay-Z.
All right, so he's locked up. He ain't going to go?
Rockefeller label stars. Yeah, it's going to. That will keep him off the summer Rock the Mic tour with Jay-Z and other Rockefeller labels.
He didn't want to go. That's why he did that.
No. He's been arrested since he was 14. It's nothing new.
Just because you're getting stopped for a traffic violation doesn't mean you're going to run from the cops. Unless he had something outstanding. And even if he had something outstanding, I don't know if I'd run.
He's got federal weapons charges up against him now.
Well, he has that now. He didn't have that before.
Guess not.
All right. Take one more and we'll do news. Yeah. Hi, Tiffany.
Hello.
Yes?
I was wanting to join you on your trip.
Are you a black woman?
I am.
Are you pretty?
I am.
How old are you?
23.
Really? Where are you?
Work.
What part of town?
Grand Prairie.
Is there a chance for us to get a look at you first?
Sure.
Okay. You want to just send a picture or you want to come by?
I can come by.
Yummies. When can you?
Tomorrow.
Okay. That'll be fine. Do you know how to get here?
No.
All right. Hold on. I'll put, let Dan talk to you.
Okay.
Well, it's sweet of you to call.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. See?
Okay. It could be fun.
It's going to be something different.
We have a big posse now. I'll feel better about it.
Yeah. Like she said, when you get to those numbers like 50 Cent, it ain't all black.
I believe that.
I didn't know that.
What does she mean black people don't buy CDs, though? I don't get that.
I don't know. Maybe after a certain point, just with, the percentage of blacks in the population, after a certain point for you to get to that many million sold, there's going to have to be some, crossing over of the cultures. That's what I'm getting out of it. All right. Hang on. Here comes Trey. Yes, Mr. Trenholm?
I don't know if you want these or not, but 50 Cent and Jay-Z, if you want to.
Yes. Where'd you get these?
From Alex over at Wild 100.
Is that the radio edit? Because it's
yes.
got the big F-bomb in it.
All right. Which one? What is this?
I believe that's 50 Cent. No, that's Jay-Z, Bonnie and Clyde with Beyonce, Knowles.
Yeah, in the club's one you'll recognize.
The 50 Cent?
50 Cent.
All right, let me play that one first then. And we'll be able to hear this hit. Mm-hmm. His picture's on the CD. Why I always look mad?
It's the thing, the batter,
Look at him. He don't look.
Yeah.
None of them smile.
Never. With that.
You better start practicing your phrases.
I'm going to be in the middle.
That bitch is a bugaboo?
Okay.
Say that.
That bitch is a bugaboo.
Good. I say back that ass up.
Back that ass up. I'm too white.
I pop my gat and air your ass out.
I'll pop my gat and air your ass out.
See?
I'm getting better.
You're this close.
Oh, okay.
Go,
this it?
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And we don't give up, cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need. You need to fill the buzz. I'm in the happy sex. I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. Get in get it rough. You'll find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need. You need to fill the buzz. I'm in the happy sex.
I can almost understand this one.
Yeah.
I can understand this closer than I can Eminem.
I ain't into making love, so come give me a hug. Get in getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre.
I know.
There's always drama.
I know he pulled up front. They say he's got a Benz?
Yeah.
There's always drama in the club.
Yeah. You got all that?
Uh-huh.
So far. Did you call Woodrow, see if he can go to this?
I've left a message.
Yeah. Did you call George, see if he can get his tickets?
I did not.
Okay.
I certainly will.
Yes. We're all going to 50 Cent.
Can't wait.
I never thought in my 42 years of life I was ever going to say those words.
No.
We're all going to 50 Cent.
50 Cent. And was it Jay-Z?
Jay-Z. And Stabulous.
Fabulous.
Whatever.
Everybody show me love. When you feel like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. But homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man.
I'm out.
All right.
I know he slammed Eminem in there someplace and you get nothing but groupie love.
But that's a compliment. He's
groupie love?
Yeah, he's Eminem's big fan. He's on Eminem's label.
Oh. Okay.
Roll them trees up, roll that watch how I move, you mistake before I play up here. Been hit with a few shells, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York.
Did he say they love the C word?
No. Love me like they love pot.
Oh, pot.
Yeah.
No, pop.
Pop. Oh.
It's in...
Got it. It's in pop music. Or pop a cap in your ass?
No, from...
Pop. Pop. Funds of popping?
No, the guy was killed, and I'm just drawing a blank.
All right, fine. Stay there and blank out.
Show to tell you I'm local. The plan is to put the rap game in the choke on. Put a focus, man. My money on my mind. Got a meal out the deal and I'm still in the grind. Now Shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded is high and ready to go. Money in the club, bottle full of love. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. You're in there getting rough. You can find me in the club. Bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel the buzz. I'm in there having sex.
You know what? I kind of like to have sex to this song one time. Cause I bet it turned into really nasty smack'em sex.
My show brought me to go.
Very passionate. Yeah.
My fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar, toasting to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you try.
And what's this other one you brought?
That is Jay-Z.
I don't think I can take any more of this. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Bonnie and Clyde. Is that the name of the song, Bonnie and Clyde?
03.
03 what?
As in 2003.
All right.
Beyonce Knowles. She's the one who was in Destiny's Child, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
There you 50 Cent back. Take both quarters.
She was on the CBS morning show. There's nothing funnier than watching Harry Smith introduce an act like Beyonce. He's just so left field, right field.
You ready, B? Let's go get him. Look for me, young B, cruising down the west side highway, doing what we like to do.
Man, I can't take a whole concert of this.
I was going to say,
because it's all the same stuff.
Right.
I got my Ferroist girl with me. I'm mashing again.
Does anybody just sing?
No.
Of course, it's a rap concert. I guess this is all you're going to get.
That's what you're going to get for 4 hours.
Oh, I can't. We can go for a little bit.
Let's go for a while.
Just to get the flavor.
Right.
Walk through the crowd.
Yeah.
Knock out brothers and sisters. Yeah. And just walk around and go, I got nothing but love for you.
Let's do that.
Keeping me focused, so let's lock this down like it's supposed to be. The 03, Bonnie and Clyde, Hove and B. Holla, all I need in this life is saying, it's me and my girlfriend, me and my girlfriend.
I heard this song.
Yeah. That's right, all I need.
All right, at least she's singing.
Right.
Yeah.
They're dating.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, and he's on her. She's got a single out now that's real popular. He's on that.
Got it. Why don't we go to this and we'll wear our Frisco Fighting Coons t-shirt?
Let's don't.
No. Why not?
No. No. Inappropriate.
Oh no, you won't see that. And no, I ain't perfect. Nobody walking this earth's surfaces, but girlfriend, work with the
You're going to get us stabbed.
Why?
Frisco Fighting Coons?
Yeah.
Aviator lands, 600 drops, Mercedes Benz. The only time you were a bird buried and swim. And I don't have to.
Can we get 50 Cent on the show?
I can certainly try.
Ask Alex over Wild 100 if we can, because they'd have music contacts, right? Yes. Yeah. I'd like to have 50 Cent on. I got nothing but love for her. All right, I could listen to more of this than a bunch of 50 Cent.
Yeah,
because this is a little more mellow.
Yeah.
Keep the crowd calm. Mm-hmm. Everybody got Okay, that's lovely. There you go. Take that back.
Thank you. Another CD they gave me. There's another 50 Cent song. There's a Fabulous song. You want to hear them? Are you done?
Yeah, let me hear the Fabulous.
That's good.
We'll do news.
12.
Where'd you get this?
This is a sampler I got from the chick over at Wild. I think in the very beginning they go, SIN Radio Network, so be ready for that.
Oh.
She's a little sampler, all kinds of different.
What chick? You talking about Bethany?
Bethany, that's her name. I always forget.
I saw her in the hall today. She wearing some kind of skirt that is just wrapped around that ass.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I know. Mm-hmm. I know, saw it.
But she don't like me, so I can't back that ass up.
No. What's back that ass up mean?
Means you back the ass up so you can get to her.
Oh,
because you got nothing but love for her. I see. And you look at her picture on their website.
Yeah. She's
wearing jeans that come right down to right before it starts to grow.
Right. She likes to wear those.
Does she?
Yeah.
I don't see her that much because, by the time, what time does she get off? 2 or 3?
2.
2? Yeah. She's normally gone or getting ready to leave by the time I get here.
I see her every day.
But I saw her walking down the hall today, and I knew by that ass bumping back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
What cut did you say?
12.
Fabulous. All right.
You're going to get us killed.
I am not. I still think the Frisco Fighting Coons would be good.
Mm-mm.
The team.
No.
Right back at you. It's Fabulous. Checking out the Sin New Music program.
What is that?
I don't know.
All right.
Baby girl, you know my situation. And sometimes I know you get impatient, but you don't put on a show to get ovations. Take it to court and go through litigations. And I respect your gangster. Treat you like a princess and put some on your neck to thank you. She's my pinch hitter.
Put something on your neck?
Mm-hmm. Ain't playing right. I come up to
Does he mean jury?
I don't know.
But it takes time to get from the backseat to the passenger. We've been creeping and sneaking just to keep it from leaking. We so deep in...
All right, I can't.
You got it. So you get the idea.
Yeah.
That's
else is on here?
One of the other groups that's going to be there.
Mystery artist exclusive. Madonna's on here. Mariah Carey. She ever do a Def Leppard song? It says Mariah Carey, Bringing on the Heartbreak. Did she? Is it any good? No. Rachel Ferris, All American Rejects. Bowling for Soup. Black Eyed Peas. Snoop Dogg. The Brat. R. Kelly. 50 Cent.
I'll put these on the boats. It's fun boat music.
Is it really?
Yeah. 15, 20 tracks and it just...
All right.
Thank
you. All right. Can we still do news here? Is that enough? When we come out of this last break?
4:57.
All right. I'll take a couple of calls and we'll break. We'll come out and do news. I got nothing but love for you. Yes, Larry? Larry?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
This call is for JD mainly. JD,
right.
I guarantee you, if you go, you will enjoy it. And you know what, Russ? Those pimp suits ain't a bad idea.
Now, let me ask you seriously, and I'm not being an ass here. Are there really a lot of white people that go to these things?
Yes, they are.
All right.
And you'd be safe, plus security and DPD is out there in full force, so you wouldn't...
I know. I just don't want to go out and stand out being the only white folks there.
Trust me, you wouldn't. You're going to see some out there that you're probably going to wonder, what in the hell are they doing here?
Yeah. I got to go now. I got to go just to watch.
And the pimp suits work, man. Trust me.
I ain't buying that.
Oh, it does, man.
Buddy, I'm going to leave there looking like a sucker hose.
No.
Larry.
Hey, I work in the area, so trust me.
All right. Okay.
And by the way, if you need any more for your posse, 6'3", 280 pounds, and I'm a postal worker.
Yeah, you hold on a second. Hold on.
All right.
Have you talked to George yet?
No.
What are you waiting on? Get that. Don't they have a great big bus now?
Didn't they? I know they've got aren't they getting like an H2 Giant?
I don't know, but they got some. I think Ultimate Limousines has some great big bus. We just packed the back of it with black people.
Stop it.
What? No, seriously, if we get the big bus, all of us can go on that. That way we can get a big posse.
Right.
How
about that, Larry?
Hey, that works.
Hang on a second. I'll get you a phone number so we can call you.
All right.
All right. Then we'll just show up at the concert with a great big black sloppy posse.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, also, let's find out. We're not going to stay there for the whole concert. Find out Which act would be best for us to see?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z? Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. He's the most. He's definitely sold the most, and I think of all the acts.
Well, how come he's not headlining that?
I like 50 Cent.
He is. No.
Who's headlining? What does it say on the concert thing? All right, don't look it up then. All right, go call George, see if you can get us in, see if they got a great big bus, and see how many tickets they can get us.
Okay.
All right, because we got a great big black posse coming. Got nothing but love. I got. This will be fun. I'm excited now.
I think it will be.
Because I can't remember the last concert I went to, let alone a rap concert. I've never been to a rap concert.
I never have either.
Closest thing I ever seen is Aerosmith doing Walk This Way.
Yes.
Well, they wave that rattle off. That's like white rap.
I know. You're right.
Let me see if I want to see this. Yeah. We'll take this really quick. Yeah. Yes, Barbara?
Hey, Russ, I know this is off the subject and everything, but did you and JD go to church this weekend?
No, JD stood me up.
I did not stand you up.
All I know is I'm sitting there right in the middle of church Saturday.
You didn't go to church. I was there.
After all that preaching and him telling you how to live your life, he stands you up?
I did not stand him up. You wouldn't answer your phone.
I didn't go. He was calling me all day Saturday. I went, I just don't feel like going.
Well,
Plus, what am I going to get out of it?
I don't know why a twice divorced swinger alcoholic is telling you to go to church anyway and find God. Apparently, he has to have some excuse to get, himself redeemed.
No, I enjoy it.
Wow. She's right. Obviously, church ain't done you any good.
And, look at his kids.
Hey, you watch it. My kids are great.
Well, I don't know about the younger
Back off.
But
My
the
kids
first
are fine.
one.
They're both fine. Mind your own business.
One of them's fine.
They're both
There you
fine.
go.
The other one's in Florida. Say whatever you want.
No, actually,
Why
he's
doesn't
left
he
yet.
go to church?
Still here.
All right, they're both fine.
That's right.
Why doesn't he take the one who's having problems to church instead of bugging you?
That's his own business.
Well, why are you trying to take me to church? That's a good idea.
He went Saturday when he's in town. Now he left today.
He's gone once. Well, once isn't going to do it.
It's not about fixing somebody. You don't go there to
That's
get
why you're
fixed.
trying to take me.
No.
Yes.
You're the one that said there was some void in your life. I want you to try this.
What makes you think God is the void?
I'm not
just like
saying
anybody
God
that's
is
found
the
religion,
void.
just like Jody Dean when he called last week, they automatically think because they found God, this is something brand new, you ain't heard about it, and they're going to schmook it all over you. I don't want people schmooking God on me. I know God. I talk to God on a daily basis. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for him.
I'm aware of that.
And JD keeps telling you what's missing in your life?
Yeah. You don't know what's missing. That's what you said was missing. I said, I don't know what's missing.
I said, why don't you just come with me and maybe you'll get something.
There ain't going to be nothing there for me.
Then don't go.
I didn't go.
I know you didn't.
You can worship just fine in your home, on the computer, or wherever
Absolutely.
else.
Nobody ever said you couldn't. But it's just a neat place to meet people and have a nice little
I
sit down.
I meet enough people.
Is that where you
don't
meet
meet
your swinger
anybody.
friends, JD?
Who do you meet?
She just asked you a question.
What'd she say?
Is that where you meet your swinger friends?
Yeah. No.
Your little dress-up buddies?
She's right.
What's she angry about?
First of all, your lifestyle doesn't necessarily indicate a religious person.
Perfect.
Well, obviously, you're not practicing anything that you learn. Why do you go to learn if you're not going to institute it or what's the word I'm looking for?
Not a college course.
Institute it into your life.
Not a college course.
Why do you go there?
Because I enjoy
Don't you go to learn?
I enjoy it.
Is the name of your church San Sushi?
Hey, you know. No.
All right. Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Angry bitch. Jesus.
She's not angry. She got a valid point.
Look at his kids. Shut your ass. Look at her life. Do we know anything about her?
Well, first of all, we're not talking about her. You need to focus.
Shut up.
Shut your ass is my line. Stop wearing it out.
Oh, sorry.
She sounded happy.
Come up with the new
You're the one that's angry.
She's not happy.
She had nothing but nothing. Hold on. Yes, Mr. Trenholm?
Talk to George. Party bus, tickets, no problem.
How many tickets can we get? Because it sounds like maybe we're going to fill it up.
He said we can get as many tickets as we need.
All right. How big is the party bus?
I think he said it holds 30.
We ain't sitting on the grass.
Yeah, we ain't sitting on the grass. I don't want to sit on the grassy knoll. I don't. Not at a J. Rule concert. Not with Stabulous. I am not getting anywhere near grassy knoll.
Fabulous.
30 tickets? Or 30 seats?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we get enough people to go to that.
Wow. That'd be great.
Yeah. Now, we have to go. This isn't one of those things we just blow off, because then we're going to have a bunch of pissed off brothers and sisters.
I understand.
On the 31st.
I'm normally the one that wants to go places.
Okay. This will be a growing experience.
Yes, it will.
All right. You want to go?
Absolutely.
Eddie? Why not?
I'm okay.
All right. Dan, you want some?
Out of town.
Where are you going?
I'll be on my honeymoon.
When are you getting married?
26th.
You got an invitation.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Were you registered?
Target, Pier 1, and Dillard.
Oh, I was at Target yesterday. I can't believe I spaced this. I was at Target yesterday. Yeah. I'll tell you when we come out of the break.
Okay.
This has actually bothered me for the past 24 hours.
What?
It was just damn strange. I'll tell you when we come back.
All right.
But it looked like an ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
But it's got a bad ending to it, or it looks like it does.
Okay.
It's freaky.
Okay.
I'll tell you when we come back.
All right.
You know why?
Why?
I got nothing but love for you.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right. You ready for news?
Sure.
Okay. I'll grab this. Hello, Daniel.
Hey, Russ. What's going on?
No.
Well, I found out my wife's been cheating on me. I called you about a month and a half ago, and I found out she's cheating.
Give me the rundown again, because I forgot.
Okay, so my wife had been going out to bars and stuff, on a frequent basis with her friends, and she'd been clearing the caller ID and everything and walking to the next room. So she's a redhead. I had assumed that she was cheating, and I found out that she had.
How did you find out?
If I tell you, you got to take me off the air because it's kind of an illegal method.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Hold on. Wait. All right, you're off. Yes. And who was it? Yes. Yes. That's why I want you to hurry up, because I'm off the air. Yes. Okay, that's it. That's enough. You're back on the air now. Do you want to say how many guys, or you want to leave that alone?
I'm not for sure how many guys. I heard 3 different names. So,
wow.
I'm not for sure.
All right, now have you?
How many guys.
Okay, you guys still living together then, right?
We're still living together. I'm about to file for divorce.
Does she know about any of this?
She doesn't know that I know.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, she doesn't know. And I was going to go home tonight and tell her, but I wasn't for sure if I should or not. That's why I'm asking you guys.
Oh, let's tell her on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Why not?
Because she would... I'd have to live with it. I mean, for the next little while.
Well, first of all, you're not the one that did this. She's the one that went outside the marriage. How dare she?
Yes.
Well, I know.
You guys got the vows. You guys promised to be with each other.
I know. And she promised to stay home and take care of the kids. And
you sound very composed. You sound very composed through all of this. I would be wigged out.
Oh, trust me, I've had panic attacks all day. Just, last night.
But you know what? It's almost some kind of consolation, because you've wondered, and that sometimes that eats at you more than. Well, obviously, it does eat at you more than knowing.
Yeah, just knowing.
But it really pissed me off, and then all of a sudden I thought about, well, why would she do it to me? What did I do to her to make her cheat on me?
That's got nothing to do with you, and don't even go in that route. Just like when a chick's getting hit by a guy, they wonder, well, what am I doing? It's nothing that she did. These are choices that people make on their own.
Yeah.
Unless are you smacking her around?
Never.
Okay.
I treat her like a queen. I give her whatever she wants.
Well,
she spent all my money. I didn't care.
That could be a problem too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you trust me.
All right. So how are you going to tell her that you know, since you can't really say how you found out?
I don't know. Can I really say how I found out, or do you think I should? You think I should tell her so I had a spy or something?
Hang on. Let me tell JD really quick. I got to turn the mics off. All right, we've decided you don't tell her.
I shouldn't tell her.
No.
Say anything about it?
You can't use the way that you found out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
When I had the mics off, Eddie was adamant about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's really illegal, so
yes,
I can't use it.
Let that one go. Weren't we going to help him out with a PI?
You were.
Oh, hold on a second.
Come on somebody else.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was right at the same time that we jumped in on the Craddock thing. I mean, it was within the same week.
All right, why don't you hold off? How long do you think mentally you can hold off and jump in her ass?
I I think I can hold off if necessary.
Let's check again. Let us check again, see if we can find a PI or somebody just to follow her around. What are her nights of tramping?
Okay. Well, I know for sure that she's going on Thursday to the Horseman.
We'll see. All right. Well, you know she's going out Thursday then.
I know for sure Thursday.
Okay. Do we already have contact number for you?
I don't know, but I can give it to you again.
All right. Hold on a second. We'll do this, and we'll see if we can get a PI by Thursday night to follow her.
Okay.
All right. You're going to need to get us name, car identification, license plate, and a picture of her between now and then.
Okay.
So the PI's got something to look at.
Okay.
You cool with that?
I'm cool.
All right. Hold on. That sucks even more that it's your wife, because you can't just immediately, like if it were me dating somebody, I could immediately go, okay, that's it, I've had it with you, see ya.
Oh, yeah.
He's married and they got kids. This isn't as easy as just going, you know what, I'm done with this.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a PI by Thursday?
I'll find somebody.
Okay.
So there were multiple guys?
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm sure everybody goes through the same thing. I know I used to, when relationships used to crap out. What did I do? Maybe if I hadn't done this, if we hadn't gotten into that last argument, this would have never happened. If I could just go back and change that. Well, the problem is that last argument, had we stayed together, wouldn't have been the last one. And I'll take responsibility for part of it. Maybe even half. Sometimes more than half. But it ain't never always you, because I never argue with myself.
No.
And most people don't have fits with themselves.
No.
All right. Yes, Officer Allen?
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to say, man, myself and my partner had a real good time at the parade. We enjoyed it. It was the first one for us. My chief of the department was just, ecstatic, and he's looking forward to the posters. And we're gonna buy a bunch of those to benefit the foundations. But I just wanted to let you know, man, we had a great time.
Well, that's very kind of you. We actually put some more pictures on the website today on russmartin.com, and just going back and looking at those pictures again, you get the goosebump action, just like it happened yesterday. It was a damn cool sight. I was actually one of the few things that I actually do that I'm proud of.
Yeah,
and there aren't many things.
We're proud of it. We think it's a good thing, and the foundation is just, it's great. I mean, although we're our hospital is a security department, we just support it, and my chief supports it, and he thinks it's just a fantastic thing, and he gets it. He likes the show, and I gave him a cup today. So he was real happy about that.
Oh, we have extra cups left. I think we got maybe 100 or so. So if you guys want to stop by, flash a badge, we got some left.
Okay. Well, listen, we appreciate it. I'm fixing to hit Sailor Purgatory, so I'll probably lose you. But I just wanted to let you know, man, we'll be there next year, and we hope we have as much fun as we did this year.
Well, it's very kind of you to put up with us. We appreciate it.
All right, Russ.
Thank you, sir. Because I know it was hot. I was frying, and I was just in jeans and a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Some of them were wearing vests and their uniforms.
All summer, I don't know how they do that.
And the motorcycle cops.
Yeah. Big black boots.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. Let's see here. We're going to do news. That's right. All right, here we go. Oh, and Matt, our computer guy.
Yes.
He sent me a picture of a chick friend of his.
Okay.
That works like at his apartment complex.
Yeah.
She's a little hottie.
Okay.
She looks like a lot like Jennifer Aniston. I got him working on that one.
Oh. How old?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I think she's like 21.
Oh, by the way, you never told us what happened at Target.
Oh. I forgot something.
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody call with Matt and check. He was going to set me up with her. She's having a spat with her boyfriend.
Oh.
Now's the time to do the weenie wedge.
Perfect. You be the crank shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Sunday I'm at Target.
Right.
I see this chick from behind, and it's identical to an ex-girlfriend. I mean, one to where we had actually talked long-term. Okay. This is about 8-9 years ago. All right. I see her, and I mean, the rear end is identical. The way she had her hair done, the way she would sometimes do her ponytail. She had short hair, and she'd do her ponytails in like little water fountains.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. And I get up, and I get around. I'm keeping my distance just in case it isn't her. I don't look like an idiot. And the face looks almost right, but it's disfigured. And I'm going, could that be her? Because this has been like 8 years.
Right.
Could you age that much in 8 years? It's actually almost 9 years now. And I must have circled her throughout the entire target. It was one of those big targets, one of those signatures or whatever.
Super targets.
Yeah. I must have followed her for 15 minutes. Just trying to, get a look and also let her see me. So if it was her, and I never got close enough, but I could see that the face it's hard to describe. It was almost like there was some bad plastic surgery and her left eye looked dinked up.
Droopy or?
It just weird. Looked freaky.
And you never approached her?
No. So I gave Eddie all our information. I went, just try and find a phone number or something. He hadn't been able to find anything in Texas. And it's just been weird for the past day. Was that her?
Yeah.
What the hell happened to your face?
Yeah, what if she looked up and gone, Russ, hello?
It was just, it's hard to describe. It looked like she had aged 20 years in the course of 8 or 9.
That's probably impossible.
And you know the nose that people get when they drink a lot?
Yeah.
How it kind of grows and it gets
bulbous?
Yeah. It kind of looked like that too. It was strange.
Maybe she's drinking heavily. Did she drink back then?
No. But everything else was identical. Size of the breasts, body, build, height, hair cut, basic face structure, and then it was just yacked.
It's just like bump into her car.
It was just too weird.
Yeah.
And I actually saw her looking at one of the, she's trying to decide if she's going to buy something or not, and I saw her talking to herself. Just like she used to do when we were dating.
That would be too weird.
Anyway, that was it. That's the story.
Okay.
I just told Eddie see if he can hunt her down. Because I've got a complete name because I remember her middle name.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in Texas? Okay. Can you check other states?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got the 3 names.
Yes.
Okay. Would it help if I had her parents' names?
Immensely.
Would it?
Yeah, because a lot of times people...
Okay, I'll do that then. I remember her parents' names.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
We never told the story about the program director we ran into yesterday either, but we can do that later.
Yeah, let's do news first.
Okay.
All right, 5:47. JD Ryan's on a dive.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Eastwood Insurance. Point. Eastwood.
Need affordable car insurance? Call Eastwood Insurance. 1-800-468-LESS or log on to eastwoodinsurance.com.
All right, it's also...
Hold on, Eddie's telling me something. What?
I talked to Matt and he said it was a go.
You're kidding.
No, he said she seemed excited.
The hot Jennifer Aniston chick?
Yes.
I want to talk to him on the phone.
Okay, I'll go get him.
All right, thank you. She's a little cutie. Have him sent, is our email working?
No.
Oh. No emails working at all? Hotmail, nothing?
Hotmail is at a crawl today. I don't know what it is.
Have him send a link to her picture to JD at the Hotmail account.
Okay.
You may be able to download it after a while.
Okay.
She's a little cutie. She's hot.
Is she?
I almost don't want to go, though.
Why?
I still got the ringworm haircut.
You don't.
Look at it when I take the headphones off.
Right, let me look. Turn around the other way. No, turn the other way. There you go. A little bit. It's not really...
It's this side.
Yeah, I know. I was just comparing it to the other one.
If I wear a hat.
It's so
It is
if
not.
If you didn't know, you know because you're super critical. But if you didn't know, it doesn't look like you anything.
I just wear my headphones.
On a date. No. Also brought to us by the Platinum Club. I'll be out there. Shayla, by the way, Shayla.com. She'll be out there starting Thursday. I'll be there Thursday night at the Platinum Club. Once again, half mile west of 35 on Northwest Highway. President Bush defended the quality of intelligence he receives as, quote unquote, darn good, despite an uproar over, I swear, it's words out of his mouth.
All right.
Despite an uproar over dispute reports that Iraq tried to buy uranium from Africa for nuclear weapons, Bush said today he remained convinced that Saddam Hussein was attempting to develop weapons program and that threatened the world and justified the U.S. going to war with Iraq.
Except we ain't found nothing.
We ain't found nothing.
See, here's the problem. First of all, I still think it was a good idea to go.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we got the UN that's going to point back at us and go, see, we told you. Been through the entire country, or the good portion of it, a good portion of it, and you haven't found anything. And if something comes up in the future and we want to go jump on North or South Korea, whoever we're pissed off at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it North Korea?
North.
Okay. We want to go jump them. Nobody's going to believe us. Our credence has dropped to next to nothing. We should have taken something in there. With all the transport carriers and everything that we dropped over there for our military troops, some of them should have had weapons of mass destruction, and then we just throw them in a bunker and go, look.
But if you get caught doing that...
If you got to get caught. Who's over there other than us and them? And we're wiping them out.
Yeah.
And that way you got the map, and Hans Blix can go, it was right there!
All along.
We should have looked here. We didn't think to look here.
Well, now we know where it is.
You know how we found the weapons?
I don't, Hans. How?
There was a coyote with singed whiskers sitting on one. Hold on. Yes, Mr. Trenholm?
Here is a picture, so JD,
am I right?
Oh.
She's a piece. You ready?
Let me see.
You ready to look?
I'm ready to look.
Where's Matt? Is he calling in?
He's calling in.
Okay. Does she got a boyfriend or no?
I don't believe so.
She's not living with him. Okay, good.
I don't know if she is or not. I hate that because you don't know how much effort to put into the get-together. You know, because she's just kind of, well, I'd like to go and have some drinks with him. He sounds like a fun guy. I don't want to be a fun guy. I want to plow your meat fields.
Maybe start slow, just drinks. Or plowing of the meat fields.
Well, how slow?
Just drinks. Just don't play. You know, when you sit down with somebody for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're going to know everything you need to know.
All right.
Your guts.
Let me talk to Matt. You haven't seen the picture yet, right? I haven't
seen the picture.
Okay, let me talk to Matt, and then I'll show you the picture.
All right.
We really should post this on the net. She is just a little cutie.
I would get her permission.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Russ.
All right, what's the story? You call her today, and she says what? Or you say what? She says hello, and you go, hey, it's Matt.
No, I just basically told her.
Hold on a second. You at home?
Yes.
You hear all those fans in the background?
Oh, yeah.
You know what that is?
Coming over the phone?
Yes. That's like, how many computers in the back?
There's 11 of them running right now.
All running simultaneously. And tell JD what the current temperature is in your apartment.
It's about 90.
See? Dang. And he's got the air running. He can't get it any cooler than that.
Yeah, it's an old air conditioner.
Wow. He's always got all those computers running.
Do they all have to be running?
Well, they're doing work, so.
Oh.
Keeps the cats occupied.
I understand. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you're that weird, you know he's got an apartment full of cats.
Leave him alone.
All right, so you call her, and she tells hello, and you say?
I asked her about a picture before to get a picture of her, and then she gave me the link
yes.
to that one picture, and so
right.
I forwarded that and said, you know, how about, would you like to meet, go out, have dinner, something to that effect? And she said, well, let me think about it, sure. After a while, she sat there and thought about it and said, sure.
Well, how did you phrase it? How did you say a date, or we're just going to go hang out, or what?
I said, go to meet you.
Okay.
Go out, go to dinner, and have a chance to meet you in a more informal atmosphere.
Hold on a second. Am I asking the right questions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does she know that I'm interested in taking her out?
Yes, I think so.
So you didn't say that?
No, I did not say that.
Call her back and tell her that, and then call me back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Why do you call her?
Because I don't want to. I don't want to go out and do this if she's going, well, I'm just hanging out with Matt and you. Matt's my friend.
Right.
I always like new friends. Mm-hmm. I don't want new friends. Okay. Especially when you're this hot.
I haven't seen her.
I'll be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then other stuff.
All right.
Do you see how short the skirt she's wearing in that picture?
Hang on, let me look again. Yummy. That's my perfect look of a chick.
Let me see.
Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I love that look.
Okay. Look like. What does it look like this picture was taken? Is it like a...
It's obviously with a guy because you don't see her right arm.
Cropped out, okay.
Yes, it's not a well-centered pic, so it obviously with some guy.
Okay.
You know what? This is on the web. I can actually give this website, can
I? Yeah.
But damn, it's a long URL.
Okay. I was going to type it in, but go ahead.
All right, I'm going to show it to you. You ready?
Yes.
Perfect chick. If you're ever thinking about setting me up, take this picture around and see if they match to this. If they do,
yes,
that's a good one.
That's a good one. Okay. Let me look.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's see. Oh, yes.
Ain't that yummy?
I totally see that as your type.
Yes. Hold it up so O'Malley can sit in the other room. Mash it up against the glass. Yeah. You see mouth in the other room. Damn.
Flat little belly.
Yes.
Blonde hair, shoulder length. Pert. Lovey.
And Matt said she's not really, super into looks.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, I like that. So
she looks mid-20s, maybe late.
I meant my looks.
I understand your looks.
So that would be good.
You're not a bad-looking guy.
Look at my hair.
Okay. Well,
I look like I got mange.
It'll grow back. I'm
going to wear a hat.
Don't wear a hat.
If I got a fedora, give me a Tom Landry hat.
You're not
I'm seriously thinking, I was jacking with my hair again today. It's going to take months for the stuff that came out to grow back in. I'm thinking about just cutting it all the same length. So everything would be, see right here?
I understand.
See how long that is?
Right.
It would all be that length.
It'd be short as I've ever seen your hair. Did you get a professional to do you composite, like the computer thing? Say, what would you like?
Well, I wouldn't be bald.
I know.
I would have, I've had about 3/4 inches of hair. 3/4 inch of hair. She's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's a shorter URL we can give.
Okay.
Because that's one of those hot or not websites.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I forget her name. But we'll find out if there's a shorter URL we can give, because there's no way anybody's going to get that one.
Mm-mm.
All right.
and she lives in his apartment complex? Is that it?
I believe so.
Tie-in, okay.
Yeah. And he doesn't live that far from me, which means she's close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
I'll take her to the 50 Cent concert. I will.
She'd be a big hit.
Yes, she would.
Oh, yes.
White She-Devil.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for you. Go ahead.
The National Hurricane Center issued a hurricane warning today for more than 200 miles of Texas coastline as Tropical Storm Claudette gathers strength in the Gulf. Claudette Center was about 275 miles east of Corpus Christi. Maximum winds 65 miles an hour, still 9 miles an hour shy of hurricane strength. National Weather Service forecasters say the storm could strengthen into a hurricane by this evening, and it could hit land by tomorrow night. Stop it. God. Take a little hole in that picture and put your little thing through it.
Sticking my tongue through it.
Very nice.
You know why?
Why?
Nothing but love for you.
Jennifer Aniston sued the folks at Daily Sport for printing pictures of her topless and in her bathing suit. The pictures were taken with a telephoto lens at Jennifer's pool in L.A. and her private beach in Mexico. She sued. She got $65,000 in damages and the following apology. We published 3 photos of Jennifer Aniston clearly taken on private occasions without her knowledge or consent. We accept that publication of these photographs were unwarranted invasion of her privacy.
You know who she looks like? Eddie just wrote it down. She looks like a hotter Heather Hayes.
Yeah.
From Channel 4.
Yeah. Got the jawline going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather Hayes is hot. Like there's Heather Hayes on Channel 4 right now.
Yeah, you're right.
What's that thing to the right of her?
Clarice Tinsley.
Oh, I thought they were doing an animal segment.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
No reason to be ugly.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
She still looks fine.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what she looks like.
Mm-hmm.
A really hot Heather Hayes.
Slightly younger.
Yeah. Damn, she's hot. Could they have some of that?
Okay.
Now that
is,
I would work for that.
That's worth working for.
Yeah. 21, 22. That's still kind of borderline because that's young.
Mm-hmm.
But that's worth working for. The 19-year-old, there is no way that I could tolerate that for another night.
No.
With all the questions that kept coming. Where were you born? How many brothers you got? How long you been in radio? Mm-hmm. Do you like theaters? Do you like to go to movies? What was the last movie you saw? I don't know. I don't know any of the answers you're asking me.
She doesn't realize you talk for a living. When you sit down, you don't want to just yap.
And that's all it was Friday night when we went out. It just didn't stop. And what was the band? Booyah Tribe. Do you like Booyah Tribe?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
Is that rap?
Who knows?
Okay.
Sounds like rap. Mm-hmm. Booyah Tribe?
Booyah Tribe.
Good.
Rob Halford of Judas Priest getting back together for an album and tour next year.
Well,
what?
Nothing.
Oh, Rob is?
Rob Halford?
I didn't know he was.
Rob Halford?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Judas Priest.
You remember the movie Rockstar?
Yeah.
Do you know the premise?
Actually, that's in this article.
Oh, did you see the movie?
I did.
Rockstar?
I did not see it, but I know the premise.
Okay.
Yes.
I believe the movie Rockstar was based on Rob Halford leaving Judas Priest.
Ripper Owens, whose story was...
Is that right, Dan? Yeah.
Okay. The guy that...
Well, just go ahead and read what you got.
Okay. He left Priest in 1990 following the Painkiller album. Ripper Owens, whose story was the inspiration for Rockstar, has been fronting the band since 1996, but the word is he's glad he's going to step aside so the band can get back together on their 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
So Rob's the big you don't think of big rock stars as being gay. I don't know why.
So?
You just don't.
Freddie Mercury?
That's true. Never mind.
George Michael?
Yeah, I don't think he's in the same group as Judas Priest, though. They're just rock dogs. And
Elton John?
Yeah. If your dog ends up rolling around in your cocaine, don't just write it off. Check out what Gary Busey did. He told Max...
He snorted the dog, didn't he?
He did. He did. I came home one day, took off my windbreaker, 3 bundles of cocaine fell on the floor. My dog Chili, who has short hair, came in, laid on it, and rubbed her back all over it. I yelled, "No, Chili, no!" So I got a straw and started brushing her hair and snorting where I saw cocaine. Back, butt, side, not a spot left. It took me 25 minutes to snort all the cocaine off the dog.
Is cocaine that powerful?
It must be.
Then were you snorting it off your dog?
Off your dog's butt. He also blames drugs for his decision to turn down the John Travolta part in Urban Cowboy.
That's probably a good call. See, drugs aren't all bad.
No. Gary.
Hold on.
And finally.
Hold on. Yes, Richard.
Hey, what's going on, Russ?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard a segment on your best of that I've never heard before. I was just curious if anything ever happened with it about a 19-year-old chick putting a nanner in her Snoopy.
Is that the one where it broke off?
Yeah.
I don't know. Broke off. Mm-hmm.
Nothing ever happened with that? You never followed up?
No. We don't always hear back from people.
Damn. All right, then.
Well, first of all, we don't keep contact numbers on people that stick bananas in their cuckoos.
Yeah, but you got to admit, man, it sounded pretty hot.
Yeah. All right, thanks. I mean, there's some we could do follow-ups on, like the nut that followed his... What was his name? Is it David? The guy that followed the chick to Cincinnati.
David, that was it.
Do a follow-up on that. I can't think of anybody else.
Paul, the nut from Plano.
Well, they just call on a regular basis. Harold disappeared.
Harold.
Who else we have on the line?
Gary,
we don't need a follow-up on. When are you going to come up Friday? Yeah, he never showed. He knows I'm going to whoop his ass.
Yes.
And I'm going to take whatever money's on him.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to take his virginity.
He's 40-something. Well, you probably could, yeah.
Nothing but love for him.
Oh, I got you.
Good.
And finally, Las Vegas has come up with a new game. It's called Hunting for Bambi. A game for folks, basically, to shoot naked chicks with paintball guns. For $10,000. Quit it. For $10,000, you can dress up in camo like a real hunter, head out to the desert, and stalk actual naked women and shoot them. And you get it on video. Quit it. That's assault. And these...
Well, wait a minute. Are they making chicks get shot at against their will?
No.
These chicks want to do it.
Chicks get paid. Mm-hmm. These ladies are wearing nothing but tennis shoes when they get hit by a paintball. Basically, the impact can be so nasty it can draw blood. Hunting for Bambi founder Mike Burdick says, quote, "The main goal is to be as true to nature as possible. I don't go deer hunting and see a deer in a football helmet, so I want to see my girls the same way." They get $2,500, by the way, if they come out without getting hit, and they only get $1,000 if they do get hit. What?
Genius.
And you get $10,000.
If these chicks want to do it,
yeah.
I can't imagine doing that naked. Getting hit with a paintball hurts even if you got clothes on.
Sure does.
I got shot in the hands before. I thought they broke my knuckles. How could you get hit naked?
I don't know.
Because not only will that won't just bruise, that'll draw blood.
Yes. Well, the guy, you certainly couldn't do it. I mean,
no.
Get down there.
Oh, no.
He'd be over. Yeah. Oh, can you even imagine?
No! Stop it!
I'm sorry. News and information brought to us by the Platinum Club. I'll be out there with Shayla Thursday. She'll have 3 shows nightly through the weekend. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3 to Talk That Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Eddie found my ex-girlfriend's parents in, we'll just say South Texas.
Okay.
So I'm going to get Trey to call him.
Trey?
Yeah.
Why don't you call?
I don't want to call.
You call the parents and say,
hey, you know what? Russ saw blah, blah, blah at Target over the weekend. Is she okay? Is she in Texas? Is she in Dallas?
Okay.
It's just the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Because, a lot of times when you see an ex, they always look different. Sure. For some reason, they don't hold up as good as we do.
Absolutely.
But it just looked like she had aged, since I saw her last, it looked like she had aged 20 years. And the last time I saw her was mid-97.
You said she didn't drink. Did she smoke?
Nope.
Odd.
And her face just looked like, I can't even describe it. And her left eye looked gimpy.
Maybe she was in a wreck or something.
I don't know. And at the time, she was modeling when we were going out.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
And she also went to, as we're in that tumultuous period.
Right.
Where, she doesn't know what she wants. She wants her space, and you're hanging on.
Yes.
She's hanging out with this movie director.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He wants to have me in his movie.
He wants to be my friend. Help me with my career.
He came over Friday night and had drinks with me and my dad. What the hell's he doing at your house?
Helping me with my career like you never would. He believes in me. Oh, Jesus. That pisses me off, and it wasn't even me.
I know it. And you keep playing that back through your mind, and you're going, you know what he wants. He wants my career to blossom.
He's not like you. He doesn't just think about sex. He's into the arts.
He hasn't brought up sex once. And the more that he doesn't bring it up, the more that enters her mind.
Yep.
And the more that you're going, stay away from him. It's just
terrible. God, that's the worst place to be. We've all been there at least.
And like I said, just after learning, you get in a position like that where you got some guy moving in on your chick. Don't fight it. You can say it makes me uncomfortable, but let it go at that, because the more you get pissed off, all the guy on the other end's got to do is be more calm. Because then that gives her somebody to talk to. Well, my boyfriend's just an ass. He doesn't understand our relationship. He's driving me nuts. He's pushing me away. I'll talk to you. I understand.
I'll just listen.
You obviously have a lot to say, and no one pays attention to you. And that's the quickest way to mow it.
I know. The chick at Joy's office, that guy rather, Joy's office doing that.
I told you.
She finally saw it, but it took a month or more of me going, he's not bringing you breakfast just because he accidentally bought too much.
No, he likes me.
He just dropped by and he just has an extra breakfast burrito. Bull!
Leans over, gives me some flowers, drops me off an egg and muffin, whispers in my ear, I got nothing but love for you.
Of all the people, though, you hear us talking about this on the radio.
Hold on, we got to do traffic. We left Gail on hold. Hi, Gail.
Hi.
All right. You know your sponsors?
Yep.
All right. Your out cue is, and think about it.
Brought to you by Dodge and Just Brakes.
You can take life as it comes or grab life by the horns. Dodge. Brakes grinding? Call Just Brakes and ask about their four-wheel friction reline for as little as $99.88. Just Brakes. Just stop and think about it.
In Forney, there's a really bad wreck that occurred on Highway 80 just west of FM 460, and the freeway has been shut down in both directions. Eastbound, of course, is your heaviest backup, but CareFlight had to respond to this. In Dallas, on westbound I-30, Tom Landry Highway at Loop 12, Walton Walker, there's a wreck off to the right shoulder. And behind that, just past the Trinity River Bridge on westbound 30 past Beckley, a stalled car in the right lane. That's why all that is still jammed up. In Fort Worth, on northbound East Loop 820 at Sun Valley, only the right lane is getting through, the result of a collision, and it's causing backups on 2 eastbound I-20. One great company, 3 exceptional certified pre-owned programs. Visit your local Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury certified pre-owned dealers, or to find a participating dealer near you, visit FordCPO.com. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3 to talk to Rock, Texas.
All right, clear and cool again, or should say warm again tonight. 74 for the overnight low, going to be near 100 again tomorrow. Maybe some rain by the end of the week. We are at 96 degrees currently. Live 105.3 to talk to Rocks, Texas.
Yes, Mr. Trenholm.
If you'll write down her parents' name and her name, I'll track them down for you.
Eddie's already found them.
Oh.
Found them in South Texas.
Oh.
Way to stay 15 minutes ahead of the show. You're good. He's good.
Is he good?
Yeah, you're good. He's good. You're good. He's already found them. Do you have the number?
I'm on my computer.
Okay. He'll give you the number. Call down there and just say, I got to write down Is her real name written on all this stuff?
Yes.
Okay, because I haven't said it on the air. Just say, Russ saw her in Target yesterday in Dallas. Is she okay? Is she in Dallas? Don't ask where she is, because then it looks like some kind of freaky stalker phone call.
Okay.
And just see if she's fine. If she's anywhere near Texas or Dallas, then it couldn't have been her. But I'm telling you, this chick was identical from the body, the build, the hair, the breasts, just the skin tone, and then she turns around and the face is almost hers, but it's just something. Weird. And then the gimpy left eye.
Yeah.
Where's Matt?
It's online too.
Okay. Does he know about the date?
No.
Matthew.
Yes, sir.
What's the story?
The story is I contacted her. She called me back, and to make sure there wouldn't be any mistake in wording or anything else, I played your exact words on the audio.
Yes.
And she told me she thought you're an interesting guy and she'd like to meet you, but she couldn't do it this evening because she already had an appointment.
See, I knew it.
Well, what do you all expect, drop everything and run to you?
Wait a minute. Wasn't it originally on for the night?
It was a possibility, yes, but she was, she didn't know either because she was asking me what's going on.
Yeah. All right, so now she's not interested.
No, she is interested.
How do you know?
Because of the response. I mean, I played the exact audio that you said on the air, too.
But I could tell by what you were saying there was going to be a but at the end of the sentence, and I was right.
So she had a previous engagement. Yesterday, this time, she didn't know you existed.
Yes, she does.
Well, she didn't know you wanted to go out.
Right.
What picture of me did you show to her?
Actually, she went up on your website.
No!
Yes.
All of those suck. I don't take good pictures.
Well,
I don't look good in person.
She looked at multiple pictures of you.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with that?
Because I want to pick out the picture somebody sees of me, because after the first impression, you can't go back and undo that. If there's an ugly first impression, that's stuck in their mind. At least if you look hot and they see you in person and you don't quite live up to it, they cut you some points.
Okay.
Because they know at a certain point you looked okay. I'll be damned.
Quit it.
But now, all of that was earlier this afternoon. So,
is she listening to any of this, Matt? Is she hearing this on the radio? Is that freaking her out?
I'm sorry, JD, I didn't hear you.
Is she listening now?
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure.
Why don't you call her and see if she'll call up? I'll just ask her out. That way I can get a vibe if she wants to go out or not.
Yeah.
Okay, I can try.
Also ask her if we can put a link to her picture on my website.
She preferred not. Because I did play the audio.
Okay.
At least not yet, because, she hasn't met you or anything like that, so she'd prefer not.
I'd just like for people to know what she looks like. She's very attractive.
I understand.
All right, call her and see if she'll come on the air.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I knew it. I knew by the way he positioned this earlier, it sounded too innocent. I don't want it to sound innocent. I want her to know I mean business, because I'm not going to go spend time and waste some drink money on a chick if she don't know I mean business.
You will be able to.
I mean business.
I know you do. You're a business man. You'll be able to vibe on her in 5 minutes.
I'll be able to vibe in 30 seconds if I can talk to her.
Let's get her on the phone. Cut Matt out. What are you thinking?
Well, he's the one that knows her.
I know.
He's the safety, the buffer. He could sit there and go, hey, Russ wants to go out with you. I'll go the first night so you don't get raped. So nothing happens.
Nothing happens. God. You're safe. She knows that. If she knows anything about the show, she's been to your website, clearly.
Yeah, I look really safe on my website. I'm taking showers with naked chicks on there.
Yeah.
That is one of the weirdest websites, and it's mine. One of the weirdest websites I've ever seen in my life.
It's got quite a range. You're doing wonderful things for cops and firefighters and EMT and animals, and then you're also with porn stars. It's tough. We talked about this.
Terry Weigel's all over the end of my, the business end of my unit.
Yes.
And we're doing christenings.
Yes.
You can't tell me that's not damn strange.
It's very eclectic.
What is it, Eddie?
When he said animal shelter, I just remembered Friday Johnny was saying she needed a carpenter to do some work up at the shelter.
Yeah.
And you asked me, and I said, yes, I knew some.
Right.
I know two. One of them is out of town in Chicago and will be gone until mid-August. The other one is currently not somebody that I would send to her.
Why not?
He's decided that methamphetamines were a easier way to make money than build houses.
Is he running a meth lab?
He manufactures them for people. And they pay him in meth.
I don't know if that was a really good idea to bring this up on the air.
I didn't think about that.
Of course. All right, so the point is we don't have a carpenter.
No, she needs one.
Okay. All right, we'll find somebody. I think Bruce over at Amazing Superstory's got one. Superstore.
Okay.
He sent one over to my house before to build some stuff. Perfect. All right. Yes, sir. Is it Callan?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy, when are you going to talk about the program director and your giving you directions?
All right, I'm getting around to that. Thank you, though, for the reminder. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, because I know I said to remind me earlier. I don't think anybody really cared. JD and I are out having drinks on Sunday. We're talking. We're sitting at one end of the bar. There's a program director from another station sitting at the other end with a couple of his friends. Bartender tells the program director, hey, Russ and JD are down here if you want to meet them. Because the guy is relatively new to the market. Been here about 6-8 months. Right. So in the course of talking, he decides to tell us how to run the show. I don't think I've ever met anybody so stupid in my life.
I think
I've met a lot of stupid people in radio. He's one of them.
Yes. I just kept thinking, this is a hose. He can't be serious. But then he turned around and said something else stupid and top what he just said.
Yeah, there was a certain point where we just jumped up. We both looked at each other and went, okay, that's it. We didn't say goodbye. We just got up and left.
Simultaneous.
Yeah.
It's just about the ninth dumb thing in a row he said. And he just kind of went, I've had enough.
And the terms, I keep saying psychobabble because I've heard that. What's the term?
Psychodemographics.
Yeah. And that, I know you told me 3 times. I still don't understand it. It means what?
It just means the people who listen to your show, what they do, what's in their mind, where do they shop, what kind of car do they drive, what they know, what kind of TV shows do they watch, what movies do they go to, and then that way you can talk about those things. Psychodemographically, it's inappropriate to talk about 28 days later, for instance, because that's a small portion of the audience. You want a mass appeal. So when he said your Gilligan's Island reference was psychodemographically not targeted to a 25-year-old male, I thought you were going to spit out.
I think I told him I didn't care.
Yes, you did.
Well, if I was your program director, I'd meet with you after the show every day. Well?
Oh, man. Just like 10 minutes, just to give you an idea.
I don't need an idea.
Well, oh, God. That's when I knew he was serious. Well, yeah. Have you thought of everything I've heard of your show?
Yes.
There's no other ideas?
No.
I agree. You were nicer to him than I thought you were.
I just wanted to see where it was going. Because he started off kind of nice. Hey, listen to the show. Yeah. Enjoy it. New to the market. Blah, blah, blah. Certainly no reason to be ugly to him. Especially since we're stomping his ass and everybody else. If we was getting our ass beat, then I might be sort of defensive.
But if you want to be number one, you need to do this. And do you read the ratings?
You guys don't get Arbitron no more?
We are number one with your audience, I might add. I hate to be ugly to the guy, but Jesus.
Well, yeah. You hate to always throw ratings in some people's face because, you may have a bad month and you look like a jackass.
Right. But this particular station.
Right. Yep. Yes. Well, you need to say this to be number one in adults 1834. Mm-hmm. We are.
Already got that.
Well, also, you want sometimes to appeal to the older demo, adults 25-54. We're number one in that, too.
Mm-hmm.
So we're number one in all the demographics you could possibly want. Shut up and finish your drink.
Yeah. That we bought. Or you bought.
Yeah.
You bought.
How about the first one just being nice? Anthony came back around and went, yeah, I'll give him another one. I'm telling you, after that whole thing, I should have punched him in the stomach till he yacked it up. I wanted my drink back.
A complete goof. He's just every program director that we've worked with that's just an idiot. Just, he's going to be all in your business. Doesn't have a clue. It's like the program director I had to tell me that one time, people in Dallas don't care about the weather. Don't be stupid.
Yeah. I believe he's in Philadelphia now.
Is he?
I don't even think he's in radio anymore. You can always see program directors that are going to come and go.
Mm-hmm.
There's some that have been here for a long time. Bob McNeil's been in the market for a long time. Bob McNeil's got a handle on how to deal with talent. Picking them, he ain't got dick. He don't have a clue.
Well, but handling them.
Absolutely. He's one of the best administrators I've ever met. Programming, sales, anything. He's got a handle on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's here.
This guy goes, you come in 20 minutes early, we sit down, we talk about the show, I kind of prep you up. I went, Russ comes in, sits down, does the show, and he leaves. He goes, that wouldn't work with me. Do you hear the words coming out of your mouth? It wouldn't work with me. Do you look at the ratings? Shut up.
Terribly awful. We come in, we find out what your game plan is for the show.
Right.
I take a look at your notes.
I'm your cheerleader.
And this way, I look at your notes and I mark off the things that aren't going to work.
Psychodemographically.
I'll kill you. I swear to God, we'd have one meeting one time and I'd leave the office.
So I said, I don't get 10 minutes with him. He comes in, we don't say nothing till the mics come on. We spent all morning on the email. Like, shut up.
Well, the problem is this guy is used to dealing with music.
Right.
Music people.
Correct.
So he has no clue. All right, you got 15 seconds over the intro of that song. You got to get on there. You got to identify the station. You got to appeal to the core audience, and you got to give them some type of some entertainment. All right, you go in there and you do that. All these other notes that you've made regarding that move at 28 days, that's certainly not going to work. Mark that out and talk about one of our cities that we're really hot in, like a Mesquite.
That's it.
Now you go in there and kill.
Go get him. And then he brings up time spent listening.
Oh, yeah. That's where I almost squatted out my drink. Of all shows, the last person on this planet, the last show on this planet you want to bring up time spent listening is us. And there again, let me preface this. I have no idea why our time spent listening is huge. I got no clue.
Well, his is bigger than yours. According to him.
That's what he said.
I know.
Our time spent listening is I've never seen anybody with a 7-8 hour TSL. That's what it is. That's how long people will listen in a week, an average person. Mm-hmm. Some are more, some are less. But the average is 7 or 8 hours, sometimes 9.
And the closest competitor is 4.
Yeah, maybe.
About half of them.
Yes. He said they have a 12-hour TSL.
Do you know what TSL is? It's not versus dial-up service. We're talking about time spent listening.
Maybe he meant for 12 months.
I guess, possibly. That's about right. Because their TSL is about 2 hours. 12.
I thought he was jacking around at that point. You don't throw out to us at your station. We don't even have 12-hour TSL.
I know.
You get 9 and people drop their jaws. Just the hot chick on line 11. I don't even want to mess with her anymore. I'm pissed off about something else. Oh, hold on. Don't let her hang up. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
She even sounds cute.
He what?
I said, you even sound cute.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so how come you don't want to go out tonight?
Tonight I can't because I have something I have to do.
What do you got to do?
You're going to say it sounds lame, so I'm not even going to tell you.
Hang on. I'm going to set the timer just so I can see how long it takes me to get to know you. All right, go ahead. What is it you got to do tonight?
I don't want to tell you. You're going to think it's lame.
I'm sure it'll be fine. You know what? If we're gonna bond later in the future, anything that's important to you is important to me.
I have to get my nails done. It's very important to me.
14 seconds.
Yeah. That is big. That's very important to chicks.
Get your nails done?
It really is.
Yes.
Yeah. How long does that take?
It takes a little bit of time. Yeah, and I have other things, clean my apartment and stuff.
She wants to look really good when she meets
Exactly, thank you.
That's not what it is.
That's exactly
all of a sudden she's changed her mind. She don't want to go. Matt told her. What did Matt tell you when he called today?
He said that we should go to dinner.
Okay. And did he say why?
Because you wanted to meet me.
Yes.
That's why.
Because I think you're hot and I'd like to go out. Did he say that?
Yeah, he told me that.
Okay.
He told me that. We can have dinner first.
Before what?
And then, we'll go from there.
Quit it.
That's what I like.
Is that okay?
What kind of food do you like?
I like Mexican food,
Okay.
Italian food, Chinese food.
I love Mexican.
Mexican's good.
Yes. You have a boyfriend?
Do I have a boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend, no.
That's a yes.
No, I don't have a boyfriend, no.
If you stall and go, do I have a boyfriend? If you repeat a question, that means that you're thinking of an answer.
Or possibly she has several guys she's seen.
Are you dating?
I'm seeing a guy.
One guy?
Right now, yeah.
Then that's a boyfriend.
It's not a boyfriend. It's not a boyfriend.
It's not serious.
A friend. That's a guy.
Are you guys having intimate relations?
No way.
Amy?
That's a yes.
Absolutely not.
How long have you had this friend?
For like a month. It's a short thing. It's new.
Oh.
What does this friend do?
Yeah, what's he do?
He is a musician.
Oh, Jesus.
So basically, he doesn't have a job.
Stop the timer.
Oh, no.
Stop the timer.
Why are you, how much money have you loaned him?
$0.
Has he asked for money?
$0. Never has asked.
But he doesn't have a lot of cash on him.
Not usually.
Is he a drummer?
No, he is the lead singer of the band, and he plays the guitar.
Oh. And all chicks are into that. You're enamored by that, right?
Not usually, no, but he's very attractive.
See. So you're into really hot guys.
I like hot guys.
See, I'm out again.
No, you're not.
The only thing...
No, you're not. You're not out.
See, she's seen you. She knows.
I've seen the pictures.
See, that's not good. I've seen the pictures, and I wouldn't go out with you. The only reason I have sex with me is because I got nobody else.
Quit it.
Stop. All right, so when are we going to reschedule since your nails are so important tonight?
Whenever is good for you.
I'm available tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night's good.
See?
We can do it.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Do we still need Matt?
That's your call.
So you don't care if he's there?
I don't care.
All right, we don't need Matt.
You don't need Matt. Perfect.
Okay. Because he'll want to talk. Mm-hmm. And he'll probably eat.
He will.
You ever seen him eat?
I've seen Matt eat.
Yeah. Isn't it weird?
It's not weird.
Yeah, it's strange.
Why is it strange?
You ever done anything with Matt?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
That's going to be a big negative.
Okay. I'm just asking. How old are you?
How old are you?
Let's do one question at a time.
I'm 20.
You ever been out with an older guy?
I've been out with an older guy. Most of the guys I date are older.
How much older?
A few years.
How many?
I've dated a 30-year-old guy before.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 10 years.
Are you still in school?
No, right now I'm not.
Okay.
She said she's 20.
Well, I don't mean high school. I mean college.
Oh.
I think I picked up on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so tomorrow night's fine. How about, do we have a phone number for you?
No.
Okay. Can I put you on hold and you give it to Dan?
Yeah.
And then I can call you after the show and we can firm up plans for tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I think you're very attractive and I'm looking forward to going out and getting to know you.
Well, thank you.
And then pounding your clam. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay.
Slick with that mic thing.
That was good.
Thank you. She's hot.
Yes, she is very hot. 20.
What about it?
20.
You wanted me to go out with a 19-year-old.
I know.
Why is it I'm working backwards?
I don't know.
I kept saying I was going to start dating older chicks. As you know, I think 30 is probably a pretty good age. Why is it every time I say I'm going to date older chicks, and even, I might even open up the doors to some homely chicks, the young hot ones come running around?
I don't. It just happens.
You can't have long-term with somebody that young. Hey, Dan, see if she'll let us put a link to that picture on my website. Ask her again. Because she does. Eddie's right. She looks like a younger Heather Hayes.
Perfect. Yeah.
She said yes? Okay. All right, Chris, put it up. Chris at Burt Biz will stick it on there. Then he'll tell me what the link is. She's a cutie.
20.
And now we don't need Matt.
20.
So?
Still can't drink.
Oh. We have any chloroform?
Quit it.
Yes.
No chloroform.
That's not illegal for 20 years.
No.
I meant for me.
I understand.
No. All right.
It'll be fine.
I'm excited.
She is hot. There's no doubt.
Here, look at her picture again.
Let me see one more time. Damn.
But by this outfit she's got on, she just looks like a party girl.
You don't know that. Just because she's cute and got a midriff going. I mean, a party girl.
So the 19-year-old I went out with, she wants to go do stuff. She's all excited.
She wants to go to Deep Ellum and all the places you don't go.
She wants to go to the Greenville Sandwich Pita, the Pocket Theater.
Pocket Sandwich Theater, yes.
And the questions, I thought I was going to pass out because they came one after the other.
That's just what teenage chicks do.
Do you like to cook? Do you have brothers? Mm-hmm. Did your dog die? How'd you get into radio? What kind of music do you listen to? Do you like MP3s? Where have you worked? Where were you born? What's your favorite color? Do you like plays? Do you like to travel?
Did you tell her to shut up at some point?
I just let her go on because she's trying to be nice about the whole thing. She's trying to find out about me. She can get into my pants. Yes, right. Trey?
The picture is up.
Oh, already?
Yes.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me turn the mics off. Okay. Well, it doesn't make any sense to do that. All right. Chris just picked a name at random.
Okay.
All right. If there was ever a time that my site was going to crash, this is going to be the time.
Let me pull it up here. Go ahead.
All right. Do you have access to the internet over there? Okay.
So, all right, it's your site.
All right. So it's russmartin.com.
Okay.
/
Got it.
Ready?
Got it.
Susan.
There it is.
All right. Give it about 8 seconds for us to clear the delay.
Okay.
So everybody starts typing it in. All right. See if the website refreshes.
Okay.
This will be the time to crash it. If the server he's got my website on now holds up, it'll hold up to anything.
I'll go back to the Susan site. Let me check. There it is.
Do it again.
Instantly. Slowing down.
Is it?
Okay, there it is. Slower. Jeez. Still coming up, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Still coming up.
Not many websites get this kind of flow all at once.
Yeah. God, you can just see it. That's amazing. Can't say it has a counter down at the bottom. No, he doesn't.
No, he can give me the count when I get home. All right. So tell Matt he's out of the picture.
Okay.
I don't need him anymore. Am I really buying this nails thing, though?
Yes. It's like Joey goes.
First time we want to get together, and she goes, I got to get my nails done.
She only found out at 4 o'clock.
So, if I knew that some big snot celebrity ding-dong, which is me.
She wants to look her best for you. She wants her fingers are very
Trust
important.
Me, I'm not looking at her nails.
Chicks are. That's important to them. They want to look. She wants to look her best for you.
And most chicks are religious about nail appointments.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. I dated one time. There was this Chinese lady she always went to.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know about the nails thing.
She only found out at 4 o'clock. She already had an appointment, and she wants to look good for you tomorrow. And tomorrow's already on, so she was putting you off. She would have put you off.
All right.
I mean, think about it. In the last 4 days, you're going to go out with a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Life is good.
It's okay.
God.
Break? Yeah, okay.
It's back up to speed, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hit it again.
You did a good job. I'm constantly refreshing it. It's slower than it normally is, but it's still there.
Okay.
Still coming out.
All right. Where can I take her tomorrow?
That's nice. You got a link to your brother's auto electronics and trucks accessory thing on here.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know it was on there.
I thought I mentioned that a month or so ago.
You did. Just never went there.
Oh.
There it is?
Yeah. Cool. Well, you guys were bitching at me. I've helped everybody else in their businesses except for my brother. All right. I'll work for this one.
Okay.
She's a little cutie.
This is worth it.
Yes.
See if she likes 50 Cent. We'll go. We'll all go.
Yeah. Yeah. With my white prize. My trophy.
Oh, Jesus. Better be careful.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on blackface and take her as my white prize.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yummies.
No blackface.
Why not?
It's just disrespectful.
It's not.
They don't like
It's only disrespectful if you do the big white lips.
No. They don't like that.
Black people we talked to on the phone thought it was funny.
I believe the lady that you spoke to said, no, don't do that.
Oh. What happened to the black chick that was coming up that wanted to go with us?
They just gave me a signal. She's at the door.
Go look at her.
Okay.
If she's cute, let her in. If she's not, tell her that, don't let her in.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
Tether off, we gonna tether off the mother sucker. Tether off the sucker. Tether off, we gonna tether off the mother sucker. Tether off the sucker. Tether.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right. Yes, Mr. Trenholm.
Would you like to see the woman who's come up to see you?
Yes, the one that's going to go to 50 Cent with us?
Yes.
Yes. She cute?
Yes.
Bring her in. Okay. Now, George is setting all this up. You going to go?
I will go. I will definitely go.
Well, you are cute. Did you say you were part Japanese and part Indian?
American Indian.
Yes. And then part black.
I'm all nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I'm afraid. I'm scared you're going to rip me a new one.
No. Turn around though. Let me look at it.
You can't see it.
Yes, I can. That's a good one.
Not too big, huh?
No, that's dandy.
Not an onion.
Eddie's got to check you for weapons, though.
Oh.
He's got to run the metal detector.
Where can I hide weapons?
That was near her face. Let me see you have a tooth?
No.
Okay. Well, I didn't know what set it off.
I understand.
You're cute.
Thank you.
So you want to go with us to this?
I do.
Do you have any other sisters that would want to go? Because I don't know if we know 30 black people that want to go with us.
I don't know.
Well, actually, about 25.
Yeah, Woodrow's going to have some buddies.
Sure. I don't know about Woodrow.
Okay.
We took Woodrow to Lone Star Park. In the
that's right. Yeah.
And he don't stop. When he starts drinking, he can't gauge himself. And he's running around scaring the white people at Lone Star Park. You drink a lot?
No, not a lot, but I can drink.
Okay.
I'll get sick the next day if I'm going to get sick, not the night of.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
So we don't want a bunch of people yakking in a party bus. Okay.
I don't know any girls. I have maybe one girlfriend.
Just one? Is she cute?
She's cute, but she's like a sister girl cute. I don't know if she'd be your type.
Well, I'm not going to sleep with all of you. Yeah.
But she's like what black guys would call thick.
Thick. Well, who does she look like? Like a celebrity?
Because
I keep thinking Nell Carter. No.
No. Thick, like kind of like Jack Harry from. Remember her?
Room 222.
27.
Whatever.
Right.
What is 227?
Wasn't it 27?
Room 222 was real.
Oh, sorry. I mentioned something out of our psycho demographic.
Yes, you did.
I know what you're talking about. 227 is like the apartment or whatever.
Right, the real vampy black lady with.
Okay,
kind of,
that's all right. She cute like her?
Yeah, she's cute. Like
Jack A. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can bring her.
And she's really nice.
Okay. Does she know the show?
I don't think so.
You may want to have her listen to for a few days to see if she wants to sit on a bus with us.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking. Can I talk? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm nervous. You need a black person for interpretation. A black woman, I think, would be best because sometimes you get like Trey was interpreting, or was that James? Somebody was interpreting the 50 song.
What 50 song?
The 50 Cent.
Oh, 50 Cent.
And he was a little off, and so I could probably.
What was it that we missed?
He said something about he couldn't remember Tupac, and Tupac is like a hip hop icon. He's a legend.
Okay.
And so I could help out with things like that. I can give you my number, and you call me whenever you have a question.
So you can translate stuff for us whiteys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
In understandable language.
Well, good. Well, I'm excited that you're going next week. Check with Jack A. and see if she wants to go. Mm-hmm. Now, you did hear the bad news that Beanie Siegel?
Yes, Beanie.
Beanie?
B-E-A-N-I.
Beanie Siegel's not going to be at the Shoot Your Face tour.
Rock the mic.
Whatever.
That was so funny when you were playing the 50 Cent song with the gunshots in the background. I
didn't add that.
That was in the recording.
Yeah. That was so funny.
Maybe somebody's trying to come in the studio while he's actually recording.
Right.
And I think you're cute, Russ.
Well, thank you.
I think you're very attractive. I don't think you should.
You mean for a white guy?
No, period. I don't think you should be worried about what someone thinks of your looks.
There's a picture of that chick I got to date with tomorrow night.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's really cute. How old is she?
20.
And so you keep talking about long-term relationships. Mm-hmm. And so is that what you're looking for?
I don't
You don't
know.
want to get married. So why do you care if...
I don't know. I have no idea where this is going to go. I'm going to probably waste the rest of my life. I'm going to be like my dad. I'm going to be near 70 and living by himself. I'm following, as the pattern goes, right. I'm falling right into it.
No, because he got married and had kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the right chick's ever going to float.
You've made good choices up till now not to settle for somebody.
Yeah.
Because take it from someone who knows.
Right. There are a couple of them. If I had kids with, my life would be in absolute shambles right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't know where this is going. Well, I'm just here for the ride.
I don't think you should. I don't know.
Oh, you can't. You really can't settle. Because if you do, after a while, you're pissed off at yourself and you take it out on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But 20 is fun. I'm going out with a 23-year-old.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm 33.
You're not going to show us your little...
No.
Oh, come
I knew
on.
my coworker said you were going to ask that. No.
Well, they're sticking right out.
I can't help it. I've been wearing a bra. I've been practically this size since 11 years old, so...
Those are dandy.
Full grown. Real.
No cleavage? We can't see any cleavage?
No.
Just a little.
No.
Come on.
I'm a good girl.
I didn't ask to see the whole thing.
No, I can't do that. I have coworkers who are listening.
How about if you do it and I don't say anything about it?
No.
Okay, well then here's what I'm going to do. If you don't do it, I'm going to say you did it and you still got to go back.
I don't care if you say I did it. I've been lied on before.
Okay.
That's a consequence of being developed prematurely.
What are those?
D's, sometimes double D.
Really? Looks like you got them restrained back.
I do.
I bet those things would fly out. Are they really?
They're double, because otherwise, like, I don't know if you can tell now, I think...
I bet those make a noise when they come out. I bet they do. Take them out.
No.
Take them out.
What's his name? I think he gave me cold water so that...
Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that like a ploy? You got to do that on purpose?
because you got the little pointy nipples now.
It worked. No, but...
And it's even coming through the two bras.
Take
them out.
No.
Set them free. Free at last. Free at last. Attica, let them out.
And they're still like here, not down there.
Yes. Let us see them.
Like eye level, chest level for people who can't see.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Eddie says we have to go. Do we got to do this break and then come back, or are we done?
If you want to do it either way.
Do we have to run spots when we come back?
No.
All right, so we're done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I love your show. I love you. I think you're the greatest. You make my afternoons go by really fast.
You know how you could thank me?
I already did.
I ain't seen nothing. Show them really quick.
You seen one, you seen them all.
I ain't seen yours, and now I got to see yours. Don't you want to see hers?
Absolutely.
Just show us one of them.
No, I would never do that. Like, if we were intimate, I could, but not like a stranger. We just met.
Don't you feel like you know me?
I do, but not well enough to show my boobies.
You know I got nothing but love for you. I bet long enough we could get them out.
Yeah.
Would you like something to drink?
Gin and juice?
Yeah. You like some gin and juice? We'll let you run over Trey when you leave.
He needs a ride home.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, all black people do not drink gin.
That's what Shantae was all doped up on. She had the gin and juice and a little bit of X.
Yeah. She needs her butt whipped with that gin bottle.
Come on, we'll get you some gin and juice, and we'll stick Trey right out by the road.
The Trey part is tempting, but...
Isn't he weird looking in person? It's like he goes out of his way to look weird. I look weird, but I can't do nothing about it.
I thought Trey was like a teenager.
Does he look that young?
No, he doesn't look that young. Not like that. He's a grown man, and he's obviously a grown man, but I thought he was a kid, the way you treat him.
Yeah.
All the mean stuff he lets you do.
But he kind of looks retarded, doesn't he?
No.
Really? If you put him in a bagger outfit?
No, he's okay. No. This one, I waved. He didn't even wave.
Who, Eddie?
Yes. And he's nice on the phone.
You've never talked to Eddie?
I was thinking that he was JD because I'm black and he didn't wave and, I'm
not prejudiced.
Sure.
Okay. All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Leave the studio and we'll get your phone number so we can get a hold of you.
Okie dokie.
Don't take nothing on the way out.
For more information about the Russ Martin Show, to email us individually. For details on the Police and Firefighter Foundation, it's all at russmartin.com. To instant email us only during the show, send it to studio at russmartin.com. For my website, johndavidryan.com. Visit Eddie at eddieboyd.com. For Trey, treytrenhome.com. Dan and Tassos Weekend Update, it's danandtassos.com. Limousine service provided by Ultimate Limousines. Contact George at limogeorge.com. And for everything else, it's live1053.com.
My website's still reloading?
Yep. I just checked it a minute ago. It slowed when you first brought it up.
And where did he put it again? I forget. Susan or Amy?
Susan. /
RussMartin.com /
Yes. And there she is.
Okay. Trying to think of where to take her tomorrow night. I ain't spending a lot of money.
Why don't you go to where we normally go?
Yeah, they never charge me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. A nice place and I ain't got to pay.
There you are.
Plus, if I get nothing out of it,
right?
I don't feel like I got ripped.
Perfect.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.